You tomorrow.
Okay,
That's what I
we're
wanted
in.
to say.
What? Huh?
That I'm excited to see you
Oh,
tomorrow.
yes, I'm excited to see you too.
Oh, okay. Um,
What?
no, you. I think I lagged for a
Oh,
second, so
yeah, you did.
I got confused for a moment.
You did indeed.
Yep, good old Wi-Fi. Good old Wi-Fi.
Whiffy. Yes, good old Whiffy.
Good old Wi-Fi.
Um, so, yeah, I did a Goodwill haul yesterday.
Yeah.
And realized that why is chat being weird? Why is OBS acting up? Sorry, I'm distracted because I can't see chat right now. I mean, not that there is any chat, but like I can't see it. Um,
Hmm.
and now it's disappeared. How do I get it back? Come back. Okay, I reset it. There we go. Now how do I get it back to the right size? Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Now we're all good. Anyway, so and I got a bunch of stuff because of course I did, because I cannot, like, I'm not like a shopping addict over here, you know? But when I go to Goodwill, I have very little impulse control. So I bought like
I mean, it's all super cheap.
super
Chip.
chip.
It's
Yeah,
all
it is
super
super
cheap.
chip.
Super chip.
Um,
Super
yeah.
chip.
So Christine and I like to go. So the Goodwill near her, unlike the Goodwill near me, has So you know how Goodwill does tag sales. So like they're the does that is that not familiar?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
basically,
Sorry, I had to think for a moment. I'm tired.
it's fair. Same. Um, so like all of the clothes and items, etc., have a different color tag, and then each week one of those colors is on sale for a week, right? And I think
Yeah.
I don't know if this is universal, but every Goodwill I've ever been in has that as a premise, but they execute it differently. So like the Goodwills near me, um, execute it as I think it's 40% off, for that color, and also the Goodwill near me is so poorly organized. I hate it. Because they organize by color instead of by size, which why? Good for a cosplayer,
Mm.
though, but bad for anyone looking for just clothes. um,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So, anyway, but the Goodwill near
That is kind of
Christine, on the other hand, does it 50%, not 40%. And then they have $2 days. So, like, the last day of the week, everything with that tag is $2. Um, so like that's pretty sweet. Though we went on a $2 day once, and it was so picked over. Like there was very few things, but still, I mean, it was $2 for what you could get, which is pretty sweet. But regardless,
yeah.
we now go on the day the sale starts. So we're getting like so we try to get everything you buy being 50% off. But but once again, my impulse control on this is I'm just like, well, it's already cheap. So, like I'm cheap. And so this works for me. So like I ended up
And so this
yeah, so I ended up buying a lot. But I got a couple I got a dress that might work for Christine's reception. Well, so Christine approved of it. She was there. But I
Okay.
don't love it. It's not my style, you know? So, like,
Mm.
I'm gonna go to the Goodwill near me perhaps tomorrow before my dentist appointment and see if I can find anything. Because the Goodwill near me has a weird number of bridesmaids' dresses. I'm pretty sure that's where Shannon originally found the bridesmaid's dress that I have now. um, so I'm probably gonna go back there and see, but I don't know. Difficult. So I might have a spare dress for someone else. That's Christine approved. That's just not me approved. It fits, but I just don't. I don't know.
You don't love it.
Yeah, it's
And that's
too. I
okay.
don't like. It's a dress.
Hey, Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
It's a dress that's like tight the whole way, and that's not how I like. I don't like wearing that style. It makes me uncomfortable, and I physically and mentally. You know.
I understand
Yeah.
that. As someone who is quite curvy, I also understand that.
Yeah, I'm not particularly curvy, but it's yeah, it's the same problem. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's not really.
I don't like it because it's.
I just yeah. Anyway, so we'll see. But I have a backup right now, at least. But I realized that one of the dresses I was looking at that is dark blue, not light blue. But this was before Christine changed the thing about the color. So I have multiple navy blue dresses that are probably too short. But one of them I got yesterday was a $60 dress that I got for $5, which is pretty nice.
Nice.
Because it still had the original tags on it.
I have to buy 2 whole new outfits. Well,
Can't
obviously a new outfit for the wedding, and then I have to buy an outfit for the rehearsal.
can't you technically wear the same
Outfit.
out?
That'd be
same-
bold. That'd be a bold
don't
choice.
You just,
Just the.
I mean, it's a suit,
Are you
right?
Are you wearing a jacket?
Yeah.
No.
Or you're not wearing a for
Doesn't
either.
want me to wear a jacket.
Oh.
For either.
So, you just need a different shirt, though, right?
I'm not wearing the same pants.
Oh.
Like, what if someone bumps into me and spills something on
I
me?
guess.
Well, I mean, I got. Yeah, that's a good point. But
It'd be like really risky.
I see. You could rent your pants.
Yeah, I'm not
good
doing
red
it.
pants.
I'm not straight size for dudes, so everything I buy has to be tailored anyway. I can't like shop off the rack and just
I
wear.
see. They don't. Is there not like petite men's sizes? Like, what do you?
Petite
We
men.
know we've known some petite men, you know, who were your
Yeah, really.
like.
I still have like curves.
I guess that's true. But if it's just pants,
Like I'm not that go on your waist.
Yeah,
I guess
you
that's
have
true.
to.
Like my waist to calf ratio isn't the same as like a dude.
I see. I see.
Waist to calf
I'd be
ratio.
swimming in them.
I see. Well, yeah. Well,
Oh, the screen is up.
did you? Yes. Okay. It's up.
I didn't realize it was up on your. I thought it was still just like our
I
faces.
just changed it right before you said that. So.
Okay.
We just finished this puzzle,
Yes.
Hmm.
didn't we?
Yeah, we stopped here so we would remember that we had to do this part
we
of it.
stopped here. That's
Yeah.
right. I forgot we had to. Yes, that was the whole
Let me
thing.
take this picture.
Let me take a picture. I got
Is
it.
there sound on? Can you hear anything?
Yeah,
I don't know if there
I
is
can't-
sound, but I don't hear anything. Oh, wait, no. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
you
I don't
I don't
hear-
think you shared the sound with us.
I hit share sound.
I don't hear anything. Unless I muted it. Hold on.
See our faces real
Wait,
quick.
Sienna, can you hear it?
I don't think I did.
Just wanna...
If I did, it was very quiet. I couldn't really hear.
We just reshared and it's definitely sharing now at least.
Is there sound?
What's the sound?
I don't hear anything.
Oh, you never hear
Oh.
anything.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter right
Okay.
now,
No.
but
Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
I think I heard something then. So,
So I'm going to start in the top row.
Sienna,
Where, like,
that's your cue.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is me.
the leafy bits are facing.
Literally what I just,
Mhm.
what my job just was. All right. Okay. 1.
Oh,
Wait, hold
one
on.
in.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess so.
Probably.
Align the notches to
Probably.
the outside levers.
Yeah, I would assume in.
Okay. 4. 5, 6, and 8.
Okay.
Um,
Which one do you want me at next?
the looking left to
This way?
no, wait, hold on.
North,
Sorry.
south, east, or west?
Top right to bottom right. The right-hand side. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the order that it is on the paper. But I'm like trying to, because the way it's confusing to me. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11.
Okay.
And then the next side.
How do you
One.
think it goes? Like,
I don't think it matters. Yeah. No. I think, yes, the way that you are currently doing it.
okay.
Oh, wait, no, you know what? Now I don't know. I second guess myself.
Well, I guess which is the first image? This one?
No. It's that one.
Okay.
It says that one dash at
Okay.
the right-hand side, one dash the left-hand side.
It's going great, guys. I believe in you.
So sorry, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6.
Okay.
That side. And then 1, 4, 5, 7, and 8.
Hey.
If this is what Claire was trying to keep hidden,
Can you hear what she's saying?
she's
Yes.
supposed to start
Okay.
the fire that night.
Wait, did she just say that Clara started the fire?
I think so.
Wait. So Charlotte wait, wait. We give to Harper.
Oh, wait. Oh,
And bequeath to.
she changed her will.
Oh, Harper got 100%.
We're about to get bonked over the fucking head.
Ah, yeah, for sure.
Oof.
That's how it always goes.
Okay, anything else in here? No, please. Please. Fire, I'd better get out of here. Yeah, you better.
It's stuck.
Of course
it's
it is.
stuck. Oh, hi.
What's the matter? It's Harper. She's in bad shape. I can't carry
Why
her.
can't I hear any of this?
That is strange.
I don't
you
know.
can hear us?
I hear, yeah.
Put headphones on. It is quiet to me,
It's
but
definitely hearable.
Bet we could build something to
turn
get her
up
There's
out.
no time to help. yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Could use this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
Well, okay, can I just grab the wheel?
These
I don't have
these
anything.
two ladies can't carry one other lady. Like,
Do
Yeah,
I have to,
really.
like, look around for other stuff? Oh, I do. Okay. Okay.
You
That's
need
not
wheels
good
now.
enough. Let me
You need
out.
wheels
Wheels would be helpful, yeah.
for the wheelbarrow.
Ah, wheels. Great. Do I need like, is that wheel enough? I'm gonna explode. Another wheel. Okay, is 2 wheels enough?
2 wheels should be enough. Unless we're making, like, a cart.
Hmm.
Oh, come on.
Bitch!
It is, we are making a
Serious.
cart. That's not a wheelbarrow, that's a cart. A wheelbarrow, you still have to lift.
Um. Uh. Uh.
Give me your wheels.
Guys, I don't see anything else.
Wait, I see one. I see one on the.
It won't let me
yeah,
click
yeah.
that.
Can you get closer?
It won't let me go closer.
I think that's probably attached there.
I guess it would have.
Am I missing something here? Oh, good. We're gonna go kaboom.
Kaboom.
I agreed to help.
I agreed to help. I better. Yeah. Shut
I
up.
wonder if we didn't agree to help, if we could just leave. Like,
Probably.
can you
Sorry.
use a bottle as a wheel? That seems pretty stupid.
I like don't understand what I'm not doing. I can't use that. Okay. No. Okay. All right. I hear you.
Maybe you. Well, something happened though.
I agreed to help. I better not leave yet.
I just don't see what I'm not seeing.
Didn't something fall
Where? What do you mean?
when you did that? When you did when you pulled
Oh, it's because
the.
it technically can open.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe we're not looking for wheels. Maybe we're looking for the, how wheelbarrows always have that, that part that, like, to sit it up.
Oh, the stand. We're looking for a stick.
Maybe. I don't know.
I just don't.
Do we
I
have
don't see
anything?
what I have.
Do you have anything already?
No. No, that's my whole jam. Could I have stuck something in the wrong spot? Is that possible?
Could it be that you need a
I'm
way
also
to
getting violently turned
fix
around.
them together?
I don't know. I
What?
really thought you were gonna say I'm getting violently turned on. I was like, what? Like, okay.
Oh. When I leave, they come with me. That's interesting.
Is it maybe you need to do something to affix them?
Like what? But I also like nothing. I can't
I don't
find
know.
anything to click. Oh,
Weld them shut.
there we go.
Screws.
He's
To
fucking
hold it together.
blocking the way.
Rude. Not even helping. They're just. I mean, I realize Harper's incapable of helping, but like.
Thanks, I'll get her out.
Great.
Nancy, my mother's upstairs. She's in the bedroom. It's too dangerous.
It's too dangerous to ask you to help. You have to just volunteer.
I don't care if it's dangerous. I will get her
I
out.
really want to know what happens if you say no. Like, if you just leave her to die.
I kind of do too.
Ooh.
I need you to calm down and come with me.
Also, didn't she start the fire?
Shouldn't have never. I need to
Excuse
focus
me?
on getting out of here. It looks like it's up to me to get us out of here.
Oh, okay. So I can't just open the door.
Time's been reset. Okay. I did
Oh,
this once,
God.
I can do it again. I'm sorry for what happened.
Any chance we remember what this said?
I sat at your grave
What do you
every
mean?
night for you,
I mean,
What numbers these were at?
no.
Oh.
and I said,
Just hit it once. Let it go.
It won't. It's not
Oh,
going.
so much and I had nothing.
Oh. What?
But didn't that open this?
But
Oh. It won't budge. I understand. Okay.
And now you want my life. You want me
Um,
to rot in
see
some
now.
prison.
Wait, you can't even move
It's
it.
also not letting me move
I
that.
can't keep running from you, Charlotte.
Or that.
Did we have to... Wait, they originally wouldn't move. Didn't we have to...
Oh. There was a piece taken
There
out.
we
Okay,
go.
there we go.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So we need to get them to noon. Or 12 at the same time.
Do we want to just do the thing where I put them to 12 and then see how far they get and then go backwards?
Yeah.
Because I don't remember
Yeah, I think that's the
they
move.
were at. Bet I have it written down somewhere.
Didn't you put stuff in your phone
Maybe, but we're doing this.
for this?
Too late.
Kate?
Oh,
Okay.
son of a bitch. And you can't go backwards. Why?
Oh.
Not being able to go backwards feels cruel.
Oh, you can go backward.
Well, I didn't do anything to make it go backwards.
I think you're.
Yeah, it's which
whatever
side you're-
of the clock you're on.
Oh. So should I have gone backward?
Yeah.
We're gonna burn down. Okay. And you're already at 12.
Oh my goodness, how long does this take?
A while.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
You're just
God only
just
knows.
breathing in some good old CO2 right now. Yum.
We're gonna die if these clocks don't get it together. Okay. So it's at 3, so it needs to be at 9. Great. You're at 6. Nope. What?
7:30.
That's not what it was at the first time, so it needs to be at... Doesn't need to be at
So it
4:30?
Oh.
4 plus 7 is 11. Yes, that's correct.
On
4:30.
back. Why did I do this?
Yeah, that was the longer direction you chose there.
Was that first one at 6, or did I misread the clock? Or
I
at 3?
think maybe they've changed so that you're not doing the exact same puzzle again.
Yeah.
So this is 4:30 to 7:30. That's nice.
Yeah.
Just not sure if I read the first one right, because I was expecting it to be
One more.
I didn't.
6 can stay. Wait,
Yeah.
yes, 6 can stay. And noon can stay.
I'm not good at reading clocks, so it's not one of my skills. One of my many skills.
This is too long.
So how was everyone's day? Oh, there
Just
we go.
in time not to die.
I had a very long day,
I'm
personally.
getting you out of here. Just let me stay. I deserve it.
You deserve the chance to pay for your mistakes. Now, come
So
on.
the fire just randomly started. It's just,
I think she was implying that Charlotte started it. I can't
well,
tell.
yeah, she thinks the ghost
think
of
so.
Charlotte started it.
Bitch, hurry it up.
Yeah, like
Really, it's a burning building. Yeah, barely.
I got an achievement for no people dying, so I think if I had said no, Clara would have just died.
Just in time.
And probably the other.
We rushed out the front door before the stairs
you
collapsed.
chose the nice
Imagine my
route.
relief when I saw that
The,
Jessamine and
what's it
Harper had
called?
made it out safely as well.
The
Clara finally told Jessalyn the truth, and about how sure she was that she'd be pushed out of the family entirely when she discovered
It's really
Charlotte
funny
had
that we
changed
could have
her
finished
will.
this the other day.
How
Yeah.
jealous and powerless she felt the night
I
she
think we were
won the
already
match,
fine.
how badly
Yeah.
she wanted to scare Charlotte.
Yeah, no, it was already past
Claire got out of
9:30.
control, and how heartbroken she was at Charlotte's death. She would have given
Where's
anything to
fucking
take
Wade?
that night back.
Or whatever his name is.
Jessalyn later said
I think
that
he was in
the
that.
first time she saw the
Oh,
real Clara.
maybe. Yeah,
It
wasn't
a
he
cold-blooded
in
killer,
that group?
just a woman so dedicated to hiding from her past, she lost herself. The fire department traced the source of the blaze back to the faulty furnace in the basement, and insisted
Oh, good.
we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes.
Yeah, you
Dr.
were
Ice
just
saw exposure
hanging
to
out
carbon monoxide
in a
in Harper's furnace
burning building for a
may be
while.
the cause of some of the unexplained things I saw around the house.
So we were hallucinating.
Many of the ghosts in Victorian era fiction may have been inspired by the effects of exposure to carbon monoxide. from
Sure,
faulty heaters.
sure.
In the weeks that passed, Jessalyn began to take control of the family company.
What's with this little
She
pose?
offered Wade a position on the board and tasked him with keeping an eye on the day-to-day operations of the company.
What's it called in a video game when you don't kill anybody? There's the genocide route is where you kill everybody. And then there's
Pass.
yeah, oh, the pacifist route. That's what we did, I guess.
I was a bit annoyed when I found out what Savannah hadn't told me about this case. But I have to admit, I'm really hoping things work out for those two. Colton and Jessalyn seem like they were on the road to patching up their friendship. They both seemed mutually relieved to dissolve the engagement. Colton has a lot to iron out with his parents and his relationship with Lexi, but he seems determined to do things on his own terms. Harper disappeared shortly after the fire.
She disappeared.
She did.
After an exhaustive search, Wade and Jessalyn tracked Harper down.
Oh.
And convinced
Why
her
is
to
she
rejoin
standing
them.
like that?
Years of Clara's
Why is her
marriage
ass all the way
left her
out?
A bit suspicious of the offer at first, but she finally agreed, provided she could completely raise Thornton Hall.
I think it's been raised.
And in its place, build a public park dedicated to the memory of the lives lost on Black Rock Island. Jessalyn loved the idea.
That's gonna be a
Considered it the
big-ass
first
park.
meaningful step toward building a company and
Yeah.
a family that
Well,
would make
I mean,
Charlotte proud. If you ever find
I
yourself
guess an
visiting
entire
Black
island
Rock
as a
Island,
park is
the
kinda-
creepiest thing you're likely to encounter is Harper enjoying a good book next to the tombstone that bears her name.
Well, that's creepy.
Excuse me?
It's trees, but it's not their fault they look like that. As for me, I'm looking forward to good old non-haunted River Heights. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
What fell into Addison's hair when she ingested a spider?
That was actually an easy question.
Wow.
You can't get that wrong. It was like integral to the plot.
I don't know my way around a teacup. That's rude. You're hip to all Thornton family secrets. What the fuck what did I miss?
Well, you didn't. I don't know. Just because.
Egged just because?
Spoiler free. No spoilers free. What does that mean?
I don't know.
You're leaving no ghost unturned. Great.
Everyone lives.
For bravely looking at ghosts. I
It
did
could be
bravely look at
excellent.
ghosts. Thank you.
Hmm.
I was very brave about it.
What time is it?
Girl, what now?
Oh, this must be the one that takes place in her hometown.
Spooky.
Oh my god.
Mom?
Oh, right, this
You-
is the one about her. Okay, it's a silent spy. Okay. Not Alibi in Ashes.
I want to play that.
Yeah, me too.
Into
That
time.
sounded rad.
In due time, we shall. I want to finish playing them in order, and that's one of the later ones. So,
Okay. I was thinking a little Stardew.
Could do Stardew. Could finish mail time.
Could finish mail time,
Let's
then
try
play
to finish mail time.
There's not much. I don't even fully
Yeah, I know,
understand
but
what's left in mail
I
time.
forgot why we stopped.
You just weren't
I
around
missed-
for a
yeah.
bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hold on, I gotta change the
I've missed yes.
rolling for.
We're at the very end.
Yeah, I know. Surprise,
Oh,
Rebecca.
What? Oh, it's
Well,
all of them.
surprise.
It's all of us.
Surprise!
Surprise!
Forgot I'd have to read if we played this though.
What?
Congrats on your first assignment. Your first completed assignment.
Oh, that's so nice of you all. But, sorry to disappoint. I didn't deliver the letter to Greg. I'm so sorry. No one says, oh, I was gonna say, does no one say anything after that?
Who was Janet? I think that was Sienna.
Oh. Could I have a word, Yex Fungo?
Is this literally
Not
the
remember.
end? Like, you
so
never have
sorry,
to do
Janet.
it? I
Apparently.
swear.
Please don't be mad.
I'm not mad at you.
Why not? I failed. I can't come back from something like this. All the scouts will think I'm a fraud.
Sometimes we're just kind of meant to fail and learn from it, you know?
I didn't need to hear this today, Janet. No, I don't know. Janet, I don't. I needed this delivery to go well. You don't get it.
Why? What about all the other letters you delivered by now? Don't think I wasn't keeping an eye on
You
you.
were here eating a sandwich the whole time, but sure.
Because it was my assignment. I've got to complete my first assignment perfectly.
What will happen if
I
you fail
don't
it?
like this conversation. I don't know. Everyone will be disappointed in me. And think I'm not a real male scout. It'll ruin me.
Does that mean I'm not a real male scout either?
Have you ever failed an assignment?
Yep, many times. Very reliable mail system. One time, I read the address wrong and it ended up at the North Pole.
Solid.
Sounds
Really?
like the male people around my place.
This shirt that I'm wearing.
Yeah,
was lost in the mail
sometimes you
for a
mess
week and a
up.
half.
Nice.
Or sometimes something just can't be done the way you wish it would be. It's totally fine to fail.
This game just has a lesson at the end, that's
It
all.
just- It just happens occasionally and we learn from it.
Thanks, Janet. That makes me feel better.
No worries, Yex Fungo.
I need like a little Janet to sit on my desk and tell me that
Right.
every day.
Now how about you go enjoy this party everyone put together for you? Come talk to me again when you're ready to skedaddle.
Skedaddle where?
Okay, Mrs. Boss.
Where are we skedaddling to?
Do I have to talk
Probably-
to someone? Does everyone have
I
something to
think you
say?
can.
We don't have to go through this and put you all through this.
Come on, well, let's remember who
Oh,
they
that's
were. Let's
you.
try to remember
I
who
thought
they
that was
were.
him saying it. Oh.
How's life treating you?
Splendidly. As you can see, I am reclining with mine homies. That's definitely not the voice I had it before, but whatever. I've got my punch. The sun's out.
Wasn't it like-
Okay, that's a better voice for him.
Wasn't it like this? Wasn't it swamp?
No. Yeah, I'm not making him Shrek. A rat could die. Want for more. This sounds more ratty. I don't know.
That's good to hear. Things are winding down after the heist then?
Thankfully, oh, wait, no, this is still me. This hangout, it's been a long time coming.
Okay.
Thanks for making it happen, Yex Fungo. That special spark you have inside that you used to help us. You're gonna help a lot of people with that spark.
Aw.
And maybe the spark can one day light a fuse.
No.
And the fuse burns all the way up to a boomstick. And then... boom!
Oh dear.
Explosion.
Explosion. Explosion indeed. We'll just have to see what happens, I guess.
A rat can dream. Take care, little scout. And don't be a stranger.
Wouldn't dare, Swampy Swoo.
Swampty swoo to you too, Yex Fungo.
Ah,
All right then.
in there. Get,
Ah.
In his boomstick.
Stuck.
you.
Let's go talk
No,
to
you don't wanna
Socks.
talk
Where's
to me.
Socks? He's all that matters.
Neither of them want to talk to me.
Oh,
Turtle wants to talk to me.
Oh, right.
Hi, it's Fungo.
Hiya, Shelbs. You finally out of sport mode? Look at his dance moves.
Yeah, got some rockin' dance moves. Yes, it's party mode now. Gosh, it wasn't that long ago that you arrived here in Grumblewood Grove.
That's where we are.
And already you have a party in your honor, apparently. Really moving on up, little scout.
Aw, gee, thanks. I'll never forget my humble beginnings. You were my very first delivery, Shelby. Did you know that?
Ha, yeah, I knew. You were shaking like a little leaf. You were so nervous.
No, I wasn't. That's an embellished retelling.
Embellished or not, you've come far, little scout. And you have further to go ahead of you if you're willing to go there. I know you can do it if you put your mind to it.
Shelbs, those are some real kind words.
Hey, I only said 'em, you made 'em true all by yourself. You'll do good, kid. Now go on and party.
Off I go. Who wants to talk to me now? Oh god. Ah!
Socks.
He yeeted me with his cheese stick.
Who is...
I don't
Who was the
remember.
hamster?
I don't
feel
remember.
like-
Why, hello
It-
there, Ham.
Might have been me, but I have no recollection of what he sounded like. Do you have
Go
a
ahead.
feeling on him? Hello yourself,
Feel-
Yex Fungo. I know
Yeah.
that wasn't it. Thanks again
No,
for
but that's a
pulling
good
me
one.
out of my culinary slump. Oh, he was the one who wanted you to go find peanut butter or something. I don't know. Not a bad job, Scout.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Huh? What's with the face?
I'm confused at how you were dancing that hard but are breathing so normally.
Ah, it's all in the core strength, my dear Scout. My extreme internal muscles are simply not allowing me to be out of breath. Determined imitation of normal breathing, I call it.
Oh, do you?
Or DINBA for short. Also, now no one can tell if I'm nervous when I'm DINBAing.
Dimbing.
DINBing.
Are you nervous, Ham?
Dimbing.
Yeah, a little.
Why?
I'm not so good with people.
Aw, he's socially awkward.
Do you think I'm dancing too much?
Compared to Shelbs.
Am I making a fool out of myself? Be honest.
Nah, you good. You're dancing exactly the right amount for you.
Thanks, Yux Fungo. Glad you think so. Well, I hate to dine and dash, but I have to stop talking now. The longer I spend talking, the less time I spend eating.
Oh.
And time is calories, my friend.
Please.
You've got to replace the energy you use as soon as you use it.
Alright.
Or you're gonna run out. Well, it's called replacing energy real time. Let me guess, or RERT.
Word.
Yeah. Or RERT for speedy talking. I'm RERTing.
Eating and dancing? Truly a jack of all trades.
More like a ham of all. Shoot, I can't think of a rhyme again.
That's okay. They have all the brain power for the wording and the dinbing.
Right you are. Bye, X-Fungo. It was nice to meet you.
Likewise, Hamalam.
Socks. Does Socks have anything to say? Socks is all that matters.
Of course, Socks has to have
Come on,
something to say.
Socks. Yes.
Hey, Socks. You good, Socks?
Let Socks ask Yux Fungo a fair question. Socks look like Socks want to talk? Socks no spare leg to stand on. Bing bong, music costs lots leg energy.
You don't need legs to chat, though.
Yux Fungo thick skull? Not chat time. Socks chase auditory glory.
What does that even mean? Wow, that's a long word for you, Socks.
Yux Fungo go to jail.
Oh my god.
I love him.
Jail.
In Socks' head. Yux Fungo in forever jail.
Rude!
What did we ever do to Socks?
Suffering daily.
That's too bad. I'll be off then. I love your xylophone playing, though. Sounds beautiful.
Thank.
Not in jail suffering daily. I don't want to talk to all these baby
I
dogs.
don't think you
come
really
on.
don't have to.
Oh, you. This is your party, isn't it?
That's what I'm told.
Guess you're quite the big shot around here, huh? You think you're real something. Well, listen here, bub. This town ain't big enough for two of us. This kitty got claws.
I'm being threatened. Before you go on, I just want you to know, I'm really quite scared. Quivering, even.
I don't like your tone, Yux Fungo. I'll show you. When I finally get my... Shoot, what was it again?
A deposit? Yep, that was definitely a deposit you signed for. Nothing more.
You sure you delivered it to the right people? I want my stacks now.
It went to the right people, alright. A wink.
You said wink out loud.
I love them. What about it?
When I finally get that deposit, I'm buying out the company you work for.
The mail.
Postal service. Okay, see you then, future boss.
Well, alright then. Hey!
What did we like?
That was the secret agent lady, is the otter. Oh! The bat! I want to talk to the bat!
Hi, Toff.
Ah, it's Rex Fungo, my favorite scout.
What you doing all the way out here?
Just talking, just taking a breather.
Not one for parties?
Not usually, no. It's mostly the noise. My ears are a bit sensitive.
I feel that.
It doesn't take too much.
Valid.
It doesn't take much before it's too much.
Oh well, I'm glad you came either way. There's no wrong way to party.
I'm glad you think so. Hey, do you mind if I ask you an honest question?
Sure.
The mushroom on your head. Were you born with it? Can you feel through it?
Please!
And if so, what do you feel? I've been wondering this whole time. I have a lot of follow-up questions after this.
It's not.
It's not what? Can you not feel through it? Or only when you're older?
Please, only when you're old.
Or heaven forbid. Did you have an accident?
Tough, it's a hat. Just a mushroom hat.
Oh, that makes sense then. Well, you sure picked a good one. It's quite pretty. And only a little bit poisonous. If you had to eat it to survive, you could. But you wouldn't enjoy it.
Good to know. Thanks, Tough.
No, thanks for coming to check in on me. Good luck on your next adventure.
Same to you. Okay.
I love to talk.
I feel like I'm
Alright, guys, so
satisfied.
who are we cosplaying again?
I'm Socks.
Oh, what?
You're Socks, I'm,
I don't know how to cosplay a caterpillar,
Tough.
but you know, I need a lot more
figure it out.
legs.
I believe in you.
I think I'm satisfied. I think we could finish this game, probably.
Yeah. Is there, oh, that's right, we talked to her to end things. Was there anyone else around? There's the rabbits.
Yeah. I mean, I remember...
Wait, just check the outskirts, just to make sure we didn't miss anyone.
Ins.
What
Oh,
about,
there they are. There's one of
yeah!
them. I am on the
Both
snail.
of them.
Oh yeah, it was a snail one.
The snail and the
What are you
goose!
guys doing? What are
Wait,
you
we
guys
have
doing?
to catch up on these guys. I want to know. Huh?
Oh.
That was it?
That was it?
That was all you had to say to me? I helped you find your wife.
Huh.
Bitch. Let's try that again.
But she's blushing. I think it's supposed to be like, oh my god, this is happening.
Man, I can't even talk to Donna either. Well, fuck you guys.
Oh, we can still finish the other. We can finish the bat thing if we wanted. Apparently,
No,
still in
I
the upper
forget.
corner. We could look for the mushroom.
Didn't we get...
What did I not collect for
No,
talk?
remember it was like glitched. We just
There was,
couldn't
like-
give her the last one.
Oh, that's right.
So I don't think there's anything
That's
you
right.
can do.
I didn't get. I couldn't
We
let her
couldn't
another
do
30
it.
seconds.
Nope, can do it.
Who didn't I talk to?
So, did you talk to the frog?
Yeah,
Talk to the frog now.
I did. Come on, move.
Oh, wait, maybe it's
Oh,
the thing that's underground. I mean, not underground. The thing, like the worm
Oh,
thing.
the thing in the well?
Yeah. Yeah, the thing in the
Oh.
well. Because we've talking
yeah.
to the we've talking to the frog.
Moves.
It interrupts the artist.
Oh, sorry.
Oh god. You're standing on him too. It's okay. Ruby. I think I need a little reminding that other people exist. He's the guy that lives in the waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice to have an audience for once.
Hence.
Even though some seem more concerned with themselves in this heavenly music. He's just salsaing back and forth. I don't know what music that makes.
Truly ingrates.
You're right.
The smile. You're right.
I'm glad I got to meet you, young fungo. Now I must return to my musical duties. It's really hard to play and talk at the same time. I'm hanging on by a thread here.
Okay, break a leg.
I would rather not.
Fair.
Yeah. Can we just talk to the woodpecker? I just want to see what he's doing because they obviously the ones these three are
See
the
See this?
you're just on it.
He threw me!
Oh.
Clarence! Hey, Clarence! For crying out, Clarence!
Oh, hey there, little scout! Don't mind me, I was just jamming. Thanks so much for your help earlier. You've turned Egbert's frown upside down. It's nothing short of a miracle.
You know, with the noise complaint and all, I figured you'd be into, I don't know, a cooler instrument.
Scout, scout, scout. You are truly not wise enough to know the ways of the world.
I realize
This
that's not what you were
triangle
referring to,
Playing the triangle.
but you just said ouch like that was really like a big insult. Ouch.
Big burn.
This triangle possesses unique, and I am its vessel to unleash it onto the world. He's playing the triangle. You dig?
I dig.
I'm digging, I think.
Don't worry, let me get back to it and I'll show you what it's all about. Just listen and enjoy the party. Thanks again, little friend. He's
Can I
So
talk
he
to you,
plays the
Bee?
triangle.
Oh, you're my bee. I forgot.
You're my bee.
oh, you're
What?
my bee.
My bee.
There's no way just like on the. There's no further you can go.
Like,
Like there's no one on the outskirts of.
I hit you. If you gotta go talk to the worm conglomeration that's on top of the
Oh yeah,
frog.
please go
Okay,
talk
okay.
to the. Yes.
That's gotta be the last
Boing.
thing. Unless Greg is. We thought Greg would be the last one, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But we did not successfully talk to Greg. So
Should we
maybe
go
you
try
can
and find
only
Greg one more
successfully
time?
talk to Greg.
you there,
think this
Mr.
is
Well
Greg?
Voice.
I think so. No. Okay. Well, it doesn't.
And nothing.
Try one more time.
No.
Denied.
No.
Denied.
I mean, I
Oh.
I don't remember how to get to Greg.
I don't.
Wasn't he up?
Yeah,
There?
it's a long way to get there from here.
So what I'm about to say is embarrassing for me. Thankfully, there's no one really in chat to hold it over me for the rest of my life. I'm aware that I'm talking to the two of you who could easily hold it over
Yeah.
me for the rest of my
the
life.
But we
rest of
do
your
that
life.
anyway. So
Yeah.
Well,
That's
the
what
main
fun
character's
part.
dialogue reminds me of the way that Vi talks in fan fiction. There's no one to confirm this for me, but I'm correct.
Oh
And I know I'm
god.
What's funny is that
This doesn't surprise
you're
me.
the one putting inflections into.
Yeah, that's true.
What
You
the
are adding
languages.
like an
Oh, yeah.
essence. So
An essence. Just sitting down in front of Janet,
Just
staring up at her.
please, like what?
The bee is looking between you two, like, what the fuck?
What's going on? Fucking Swampy or whatever his name is staring at us.
swampy.
Yo, he's looking into her soul. Okay, I'm done. I'm over this. You ready to go, kid? I did need to voice her.
You ready to go, kid?
Yep.
Are you sure? No going back. Talk to me when you're ready.
I am ready. I'm ready to go now.
Sure thing, you feeling better?
Well, thanks for listening to me.
Not a problem, kid. We all need a little support sometimes.
I'm still a little scared to tell Male Scout HQ. But it'll be okay.
Yes, you'll be fine. They know deliveries don't always go as planned. We can just come back when Greg's out of hibernation and try again.
And then I'll be more prepared.
Exactly. But I can still see Swamp in the background. Just staring at
He
her.
really is just staring.
I know, like,
Everybody
relax.
else is dancing. He's just like
Also,
spying
can we
on
talk
us.
about the straight face on Shelby? Just like breaking out these dance moves. No smile, just flat face. You did 53 deliveries today from what I hear.
It wasn't always easy. But I'm so happy I was able to help everyone today.
Sadly, because of the Greg business, the higher-ups won't be able to give
That's
you your
rude.
official male scout patch yet. But don't you worry, kid.
Oh.
Unofficial male scout patch. I've got you one right here.
Janet! You stole from work? Calling the CEO of Mail right now.
No! I made you one.
Relax, Gex. It's fine.
Because you're a true male scout to me.
No.
My face compared to her face.
Yeah.
Yes, Fungo. Are you gonna say anything?
Janet, you're the best mama boss could wish for. No, wait. The best boss a scout could mom. No. You know what? Doesn't matter. I don't have to be perfect. Thank you, Mom Boss Janet.
You're not my kid. You know what? Never mind. Let it out, Scout. Say what you need to say. Say what you
I'm an unofficial
say.
male scout, baby. Aw, so pretty.
Yay.
2
Yeah.
games.
Two games.
One day.
Woo!
Is there a third game
Add
we
them
can
to
beat?
the co-
I don't think so.
Are there any others that we've started?
Yeah,
Like,
I
you
could
start
try
a
and
new
beat
one?
Catman. Just kidding.
Please,
No.
we could try to beat Cat
No,
Maze.
don't
No,
make me
Rebecca
do it.
will have an episode.
Yes.
Kate, what about the game we played last time?
Nope,
No,
We're
still
not
haven't figured it
Still
out.
haven't-
I haven't even touched
I
it.
see.
Let's look.
All right.
Let's see.
You say
Nothing
Stardew?
here is beatable in one day. That's for sure.
Did you say Stardew?
I did say
Can't really
Stardew.
beat that.
No.
Getting an ostrich is beating it for me, which I sort of did.
So you guys couldn't hatch it?
Yeah.
Did you try?
I think she was out of room in her coop.
No. I don't think so.
Did you incubate it?
It wouldn't let me.
Weird.
It's theoretically possible I was out of room, but I feel like that's something I would have thought of.
Oh.
How many can you have?
It's in whatever. I don't know what level upgraded you had it
fully.
Yeah,
Is it the
I
largest?
assume.
at. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I feel like it's 10.
I don't know what I had. It's possible that was the problem all along.
What is happening, by the way? Kate.
That's
how it starts?
because of the
On PC?
I have 48 mods installed.
Oh,
mod life.
right.
Mod
Okay, well, I'm going to grab a snack.
While we wait for the mods.
I just opened Discord for the first time in a while, and I just saw what Andrew said. The only exception is Kate. It was a person in a lot of things. Dang. My roommate is out at dinner with coworkers,
Mm.
and one of the girls got her wallet stolen while they were in the restaurant.
Like, so she had it at the restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and someone just like pickpocketed her or something?
I don't know how. Yeah, I guess.
Jeez, what kind of shady restaurants is your whichever of your roommates going to?
I don't know. They're in Philly, but
I
didn't think they were at a
see.
particularly shady restaurant. Okay, do we want to play the one that I'm on or start a new save? Want to fall year 2?
Yeah,
Start
just
from
go.
scratch.
Yeah, don't go from scratch. You've got enough games, man. Hold on. What were all of those like year 2? Do you just play until
think
year
so.
2 and then quit and start
And
over?
then I get like the itch to start over.
What a life.
And I'm like, I can do it better from the beginning.
What is better to
The
you?
last I started this save over because I had installed a bunch of mods and I was like, well, I'm gonna start a new save with all my mods.
I see.
I want to get to 100% on this save in theory.
What is 100%?
There's like at some point in I want to say the beach maybe. You can go into like this place and it shows you like your percentage complete and it's like friendship, crafting stuff, and there's like
I see.
different things.
Ah, so you ended up marrying the
Sophia
yeah,
from the
the,
Expanse.
the expanded
Or,
girl.
yeah. What would I like to eat? How about something you like? 'Cause I'm a good wife, you know?
What's up?
I'm a good wife.
Is your wife?
This is my wife. My pink-haired wife, sorry. I have something on my TV.
My wife.
My pink-haired wife.
Of course.
Unsurprised.
How could I expect anything less?
I love that she's about to I saw this last night as I went to bed. Or right before I went to bed. I love that she hands me breakfast and I just scarf it down. No, like, sitting with her,
Yeah.
just, you hand me that plate, I'll fucking eat it.
I mean, that is the, like, thing about Stardew, is it doesn't, I don't know, like, give you
Kiss for wife.
much with once you're married, you know? There's just, they just kind of exist.
Kiss every day.
Yeah. You get one kiss a day, and they give you a food. The end.
You know, that's really all I'm looking for in a marriage. It's just a food.
A food. And one kiss a day.
That's all you get, one kiss a day.
But sometimes you get bombs. Abigail gives
What?
me bombs.
Yeah, it depends on who you marry.
Bombs.
Yeah, she gave me coffee the other day and I accidentally immediately drank it. Or immediately gifted it back to her. And I was like, my bad. I didn't go in there.
I've
What am I doing?
done that before.
Get off. Get my little... Where's my dinosaur there? My little dinosaur.
I
Oh.
want a dinosaur. That was the thing I could never find either. Not that I don't know where to go for it, but it just... the struggle.
I've never encountered an ostrich, so...
I've never encountered... You can't encounter them. You have to You have to dig up an egg.
I've ever encountered that either.
Yeah, so, like, for the dinosaurs, if you find a dinosaur level, you can get dinosaur, you know? I found
I have
plenty of
dinosaurs.
dinosaur levels, and none of them ever had eggs. So, like,
That's
I spent a lot of time going through that stupid, you know, the dungeon, and no eggs, despite all the dinosaur levels I found. So,
Did I finish this quest? No. Alright, I have to go find fucking...
but thankfully my ostrich egg just appeared to me from the ground.
It's
Wow, that's much bigger than in the base game, isn't it? Or am I crazy? Maybe it's not.
I don't think
This,
so. I think
It
it's about
looks
the same.
bigger.
smaller.
What?
That does look nice.
Being able to just scroll through my chests.
Yeah.
That does look nice.
Oh, full. Hollow.
I feel like it's definitely bigger. Isn't it?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to picture, because, okay. I think I had, oh yeah, maybe I only had it lined with, if I had it lined with 4 trees, then it would, and each tree needs like a space between for it to drop fruit. Yeah, okay. I guess it is the same size. Maybe it just looks bigger because it isn't full of trees like mine is.
Do you know you can grow trees in planters in the greenhouse?
Well, why would you do that?
I don't know. It just doesn't take up space
I
in
usually
your
grow them
actual
around
planting
the
place.
edge in planters.
Yeah, you can grow them around the edge.
Actually,
like, they don't have to
yeah,
be in
you don't
the
need
dirt.
them in planters.
That's what I meant.
But
That's what I
so
meant.
not in planters. Then yes.
Well, I mean, they start out in planters and then
Do they? I never noticed that.
yeah, and then they just exist in your greenhouse.
I guess I just didn't notice that.
Why always with the chicken statues?
I don't know.
I hate them.
Maybe sold?
Yes.
Are they worth
I
anything?
sell them every time. I don't, maybe like 100 gold.
Wait, where did you get a chicken statue?
I
They just
hope.
always appear.
Oh.
Cat. Grungus.
Yay! Grungus.
Why?
I feel like that was the
I love it.
suggested name, and I didn't have anything better. Oh wait,
That's fair.
move you.
Yeah. I think you might be right about that.
I also asked Twitter what I should name all my animals, what theme I should use, and
And-
Crack said pasta types.
And Grungus is a pasta type?
So, no, that was after when I got my first like farm animal.
If Grungus was a pasta, what do you think it would look like?
I think like a mix between almost like a gnocchi, but twisty.
Twisty gnocchi?
I was thinking twisty.
I was thinking kind of like something that would have a filling to it, like a stuffed shell kind of thing.
fucking chicken statue.
Yeah, see, I went for more of like it's dense.
Yeah. Mine's just dense with cheese.
How many plums? Hi, Pam. Okay. I'm looking for a prismatic slime. I've never done this quest to completion. I didn't realize that it like spawned once you took the quest, and I thought it was just like impossible to find.
Ah.
Yeah. I think I've had the same problem.
I should go to other levels, or if it's just ouch.
I mean, wouldn't it just be any level that has slime? Or something? I don't remember. Because can't every level have slime? Why are you only going to level 5?
I saw someone do this the other day, and they kept going to level 5. Is my fucking inventory full? Why did I not pick that up?
You ran away from it. I'm gonna guess they went to level 5 because everything's weaker here. So it's like quicker in that regard. and you can just keep popping in and out of it. You don't have to wait for a ladder to show up or anything like that.
Amethyst. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Fine, everyone. Hide from me. Whatever. It's fine. Feelings aren't hurt. Why do I have to go to the desert?
Why would you? What? What do you mean?
And I spelled it dessert.
What?
I made myself a little note. It says go to desert, but I don't remember why.
Maybe
It
you
technically
meant
says
go
go
to
to
dessert. Like, what would that mean?
I feel like that was an old note, and I did it already. I have any need for the desert? Oh, looky loo. Let's check. Stardew Valley Wikipedia. Prismatic jelly. So where's prismatic? Prismatic. There's on any level. Wonderful gems. Okay. All right. The door scroll I need because I am missing one still, which is annoying. Oh, it's not. Time. I hate these dark levels. Ew, not you. I wasn't talking to you. No. None of you are prismatic. You, in fact, are the opposite of prismatic because you're gray.
Burned.
Goose.
I need that one. I'm gonna kill somebody. I don't know which one I need, but I need one of them.
Oh.
Book it. Dun, 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 dun. I guess because there's so many slime on this level, it just makes sense. No. Well, you can't reach me. So tough nuggets. what they're going to be for Halloween.
Not even a little bit.
Wait, what? How?
I'm
I
mourning
forgot
the
about
end
they're
of
gonna be-
summer. No, I'm mourning the end of summer.
Um.
Still.
Not over.
I know it's not.
For like 700 more weeks.
I
3.
savor them.
I don't
Savor the 3 more weeks.
care about Halloween. So, I don't know.
Although I am getting, but thinking about it, but I really like summer.
I mean, you know, fall is my favorite.
Enjoy summer and also contemplate
Yeah.
Halloween.
Well, fall is my favorite season. I've been prepping, not to the level you are at. I like to live in the season I'm in, but though I did make a fall wreath this week because the dollar store had a lot of fall things.
I don't know things prettier, which is why I put them out.
Yeah. I don't know.
I
I like
There's no summer
Yeah.
decor.
I don't know. I mean, I like my summer decor, but I get that. It's just that it's very exciting to me to get to change my entire decor 4 times a year. It feels, it's very rejuvenating every time I get to do that, so I don't want to, I like doing that. It makes me feel fresh. Everything's all fresh and new, but I also know that once it starts feeling stale, I'm changing it again. So, that way it's still special.
I get that.
So like, I'm looking forward to my fall decor. I'm starting to feel like the summer stuff is, like, I'm getting over it. I'm ready for fall decor to start coming, and I will put it out in a couple weeks. I guess 3 weeks.
I get that.
But, I forget Halloween is a thing most years, so I guess I don't even know if I only need a Halloween costume if y'all are having a Halloween party, and I assume you're having a Halloween party, but I might not even be able to go. I don't know, because it depends on which weekend it is, and I have a lot of busy weekends in the fall, so it might not even matter anyway.
Doing the 21st.
Yeah. I don't know that I'll be able to go. I have plans that day. So, I don't know. You know, parties are not my thing anyway, so, like, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, because that's Christine's thing, and then, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But I am looking forward to some fall activities otherwise. I recently got my mom gave me some new pillow covers, kind of like y'all do, that are very cute to cover up my pillows in my living room to make them festive.
Nice.
Yeah. I've got one that's got, like, pretty... You know what? I'm gonna go grab them. BRB.
Okay.
I hear crab.
So, Kate, have you thought about what you're gonna be for Halloween?
We were in a Spirit Halloween the other day, which is like what prompted me to think about Halloween. Andrew, we hit Nancy and Mail Time and now Stardew.
Hey, Andrew.
I feel like obvious choice would be Vi, but that's like a lot of effort, and I tend to be last minute with my Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
Like I'd have to order. Like people on Etsy sell like her tattoos as like temporary tattoos.
Yeah.
Which would be cool.
That would be cool.
I also love a low maintenance costume. Not Gideon, not face paint again.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was
that
a lot.
was quite the commitment.
I mean, it looked so good though.
It
I
did look
also
very
was like, everyone was making fun of me the whole night after the incident where we had to break up a fight, and I was just standing there like in full skeleton face paint and a robe. Everyone's like, "You look real serious," and I was like,
Did you have?
"I-
But did you have
I'm
the
not."
sunglasses on while doing it, while breaking up the
Yes.
fight, like a
Yes,
bouncer?
I did. I looked like a dead bouncer. Is really what I would say.
Jet bouncer.
Perfect. If anybody asks, that's what you are. Okay, so first I just have a general purple. So just like a purple one that's soft. For, you know. And then I have this orange chenille, so it's like a chenille fabric.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Which I'm keeping the other ones in here. So then I have a second purple one, actually. And then here are my two, like, designy ones. So I've got pumpkins with a sunflower.
Cute.
And
Aw,
this tree with a bicycle.
like a tree.
Cute.
To represent all the bike riding I'm going to do when it's not really hot out anymore.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Andrew. I hunted Grimace to get this pillowcase. It is the right color.
The unobvious choice is Caitlin. Fair. That is the unobvious choice.
Mm-hmm.
And then when anybody asks who you are, you can just say, well, I'm Caitlin. And they'll be very confused.
They'll be like, that's not what I meant. And I'll be like, I know.
I said what I said. You should go as Yex Fungo.
Yes.
No one will know who I am.
Yeah, and when they ask, you say Yex Fungo, and they
watch-
literally won't know, because even if they played the
like,
game,
"Aw."
that's meaningless.
True. Perfect.
Guys,
Cracks
what
will
if
know.
we do a group? What if we do a group costume and do mail time?
There we go.
I would
You
love to
suck,
see how
I'll
Rebecca
be
pulls off
tough.
a caterpillar.
You do Yex Fungo.
I just have to stick a lot of legs to myself. I'll just have legs everywhere.
Just little like arms.
Yeah.
Shit.
What?
What happened?
Oh God.
She's crying. What, did you not...
Oh, did you fuck
Parents are
up?
dead.
Her parents are dead?
Oh.
I was supposed to go see her yesterday, and I don't know if it's time sensitive.
So,
God damn it.
wait, what? Her parents died because you
Go
didn't
help
see
her
them?
at her farm.
Oh. What?
I'll go see her today. If
Andrew. What?
What?
what does any of that
Well,
mean?
gams means
I
legs.
don't know. No, I know.
So if I was a caterpillar,
I know what the physical words
yeah,
mean.
if I was a caterpillar,
Oh,
I'd
yeah, I
need,
guess.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
That's true, I guess. That's true, I guess, but I kind of hate it.
I don't have enough room for the shit.
Oh, did I? Oh, he's saying that because I have. Yeah, I forgot to change the game. I did. I swear I changed that, but okay. There. Now it says Stardew. We're playing so many different games.
We've hit so
Yeah.
many games
Yeah.
today.
I don't know what I'm gonna title this if and when I finally put it on YouTube. I'm so behind on that. I'm like 2 months behind on uploading things. My life. This is my life. But, you have a rabbit. I forgot we could have rabbits. What do they accomplish? They give you something? Oh, they give you,
Give you
rabbit's
They
feet.
give you wool.
Or something.
And, yeah.
Do that,
They give you
but
rabbit's feet
They do.
and wool. And wool.
Yeah, you're right, it is. I thought it sounded so familiar, Andrew. Yeah, it is from that.
What?
Oh, hold on 1 second.
No.
Show and tell today.
Oh, I think you actually have told me this before.
No, I don't want to eat the corn. Odd. No.
What do you have against corn?
It's.
Ugh. Is it not in here? It might not be
I
in
need
here.
another. Wheat. My fucking way. I need one hop. One hippity hop. Oh my god. Stupid.
Andrew, you're the one who introduced me to this thing.
Who are you calling a furry
He's calling
enjoyer?
me one. Even though he's the one who introduced me to Lackadaisy. Man, it's not... I can't find it. Ugh. I thought I literally just read this. So anyway, Lackadaisy, which I feel like... I mean, I've definitely talked about it with Sienna, so Sienna knows what that is, yeah? I mean, you never...
Yes.
Mentioned it
Yeah.
to me at least.
So Andrew, that line, the gams up to her eyeballs, is a line from a mini comic that was part of, that the author does often. More often than the actual comic. Lately. But, and I recently got the book, the published version of a bunch of the mini comics.
Wow.
Because they did a crowdfunding campaign for a animation, for a 20-minute animation, I think it ended up being, or something like that. I just like cats too, and the 20s. I didn't realize Liam introduced it to you. That's new information to me. Actually, I think that's old information that you told me, very recently, and I fully forgot. But anyway. But, and now I read through it, and I feel like I read this very recently. That specific line, and now it's really going to bother me that I can't find it in here. Even though it doesn't matter to anybody but me.
Aw.
I look cute over there.
It's just not in here. I give up. Sad life. Anyway, Lackadaisy is very good. And it just got, so they just did a crowdfunding campaign that actually ends tonight, I think, for season 1 of an animation of it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, the whole campaign, season 1 is, they were funding it like crazy. It broke a bunch of records and stuff for the, company or whatever, I don't know. But they're only doing 5 episodes, and I'm like, if you get all this money, why don't you just make it like more than 5 episodes? I don't understand. Because it was just like, okay, so if we make it to this next one will just be a plushie. I'm like, I don't care about the plushie. Make another episode. Like,
I don't care about the plushie.
because like once the animation started, they started work on the animation in I think 2020, and the author just stopped posting new comic pages. So it's been at the same point in the comic for 3 years now, and I'm like, okay. So I thought now that the animation was done, she would go back to the comic, but now they're making a show, and I'm like, okay, if you're gonna make a show, does that mean, but if you're only gonna have 5 episodes, you're not gonna get new content still? Like, I just want more comic. Oh. It's so good.
Oh.
I do wonder, like, it was one of the, like, it was, like, crazy popular when the animation debuted on YouTube. Like, it broke, I don't know, records of some sort. I don't know, like, for independent animation, blah, 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 blah. So if you haven't seen it, maybe give it a look. Sienna mostly.
You have seen it. You've shown it to me.
I did not show you the video. No, I didn't. I've only ever watched it once.
Or I thought you sent it to me.
I definitely
something.
didn't.
I feel like I've seen it.
I mean, maybe you did on your own independently, but I don't believe that I sent it to you.
Okay.
Because I forgot that it existed. When it first came out, I kept meaning to mention it on stream as something to talk about, and then I just never did. So, that's how I know that I haven't mentioned it. Because I remembered not mentioning it. Because every time it was after stream, I was like, ah, shoot, I should have talked about that. That was something that happened this week.
So we hopped the fence and just took these pictures.
Apparently. I don't think you should ride a cow, but...
Yeah, their backs aren't quite like horses.
I mean, that cow showed her.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, she's dirt.
Serves you right.
She's happy about it. That's probably a good idea. You're covered in manure.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that could just be dirt, not manure.
Could be. But it also could be manure.
I feel like she wouldn't be as happy.
Jazz, I fully thought that was an ear. And she was like an elf. And I was like, what am I looking at?
What?
Looking at Jazz.
Mm.
The
Oh, I
beret.
see. Beret? You mean barrette?
The
Beret.
beret. Yeah, it's whatever.
Definitely. I thought you were saying she was wearing a hat, so no, I didn't.
No. I feel like, I don't know, I always called them the same.
They're definitely not. Because one is French and the other, I think, is not. Or maybe it is, but it's E-T-T-E. Is it?
I don't even know who's saying what anymore.
Barrette.
I don't
Isn't
know.
it B-A-R-E-T-T-E? And beret is just E-T?
I
Sure.
honestly don't know.
No.
Fruits. Vegetables.
Okay, well, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Then
Spelled it wrong to find out if you spell it wrong.
I'm working on it.
Oh god, what's in? Oh god, why is there
Okay,
always
I might
so
have
much
been wrong.
stuff?
Wait, no. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, yes. I was close, I just missed an R in there. There's 2 R's. So B-A-R-R-E-T-T-E, barrette, is the hair clip. E-R-E-T is beret, the hat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like, so my problem is with the word, because I do this the same thing you did, except with the word, buffet. So like the wind buffeted, you know? Like,
Mhm.
I always say
Buffet.
buffet. So, but that, yeah, every time. We were buffeted by the wind.
That's okay.
It's not, though. It's incorrect. It is not okay.
Who
It
cares?
sounds silly. Now you're saying who cares to this after making fun of me for a full, like, 3 hours last week about my pronunciation
You insist
of
you were
caramel or
Yeah,
yolk,
Like,
which,
it's because you
Yeah,
insist
those
you're right.
because in those other cases, I'm ignoring a letter, so it's better? The difference is I'm pronouncing less of the word, not more. How is that better?
Mm.
Better because you're not insisting you're
I
right.
wasn't insisting I was right. I was insisting I was fine. That it was a fine pronunciation and it wasn't incorrect.
Yeah, but it's not.
Okay, but then your pronunciation of, beret is very wrong.
Yeah. But it doesn't bother me as much.
That's because you're the one saying it.
I meant as much as it bothers you.
Museum, Andrew, museum.
What the fuck is she wearing? Why are you dressed like a cowboy?
Honey?
Oh, she's cosplaying.
Ah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Andrew. I said what I said. I'm not claiming that what I said is correct. I'm saying it's what I said, and it's, you know...
We're having some serious roleplay.
kinky.
Not a gun. I'm the Prairie Queen. Got it? Damn. Damn. I could brandish a secret weapon. I have weapons.
Is that...
Innuendo and not
Okay.
innuendoed.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't innuendoed until you laughed.
I'm sorry, I expected less of you.
Fucking rude. So rude. The nerve.
It sounded like
Ah.
innuendo,
Aw.
okay?
Do the enemies kiss?
I guess. Enemies to lovers. You know how it is. Night at the museum. That's so funny. Oh, they're only 3,000. I could buy your whole stock. Thanks. That was not the one I meant to buy. That was the one I meant to buy.
Well,
For 28,000. Fuck my drag.
what did you buy?
Oh, that gives me 2 luck. Okay. It makes me drunk, so I didn't need all that. Guess I've got to.
What does being drunk mean?
I'll be right back.
Sounds like there's like full-blown conversations happening in the hallway, and I think it's just between Sarah and the dog.
Sounds about right.
Crap. Oh, there we go. Is that him? No, that's just Panic One's rainbow. You just have a star. What do you have in there? Shoes? Okay. Like I don't need rubber boots, but thanks. Whoa.
I'm so tired.
Yeah.
So today
I got
I had my first kind of like, it's like kind of the start of the semester, not the start of classes, but like kind of what faculty consider to be sort of the start of our semester, because we have, it's called All College Day. So it's just like meeting after meeting after meeting.
Fun.
So I got there around 8:30 a.m. and I left at 4 p.m. Which I guess is like a normal work day for people, but like it's a lot of meeting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And so basically, so I guess I'm officially going back to work soon. It's crunch time. I accidentally volunteered to take over a fifth class. So for only I mean, well, okay, I purposefully did it, but I didn't plan on doing it until it was presented to me mid-meeting. And I was just like, well, technically I could, and no one else is volunteering, and we need someone to do it. I'm like, fine. It's only for...
Get paid?
Yeah, it's only for half the semester, so one of the professors is going on maternity leave at halfway through the semester, so I'm taking over her class. Which is, like, awkward, but at least I have a normal workload for half the semester. But,
Yeah.
and it is paid. It's just I only get half the credit for it. But, so it's like 1.5 extra credits, which, like, I like to work one extra class a year. Puts me in the sweet spot of not having to worry about, like, finances. This is not a whole extra class, so I feel like I'm still gonna have to fit in a fifth class in the spring or do a summer course. We'll see how those go, but we'll see. Are you still looking for your prismatic jelly? Is that what's happening here?
I assumed so.
Kait?
What?
Oh, if you answered, it didn't pick up on your mic.
Oh, I said
Ah.
yes.
Yeah, so it was just a very tiring day, and it was freezing cold in there all day. I was literally shivering, which is what really made the meetings awful. Like, it would have been a little, like, boring after a while, tedious, but what made it awful was how cold and, like, shivery cold I was.
Bring like thermal sweaters with you everywhere.
It wasn't just me,
Yeah.
though. This wasn't my baby nerves. I heard multiple people, like, everybody around me just kept turning to other people and being like, "Are you as cold as I am?" So it wasn't just me. It was freezing cold in there. Everyone was complaining. I actually was wearing a sweat, like, I had on like my...
Cardigan?
No. My gray jacket? It's like a light jacket. It's the one I use for, like, early fall, late spring kind
Yeah, I
of
think so.
gray thing. So it's like a cardigan, I guess, level of warmth. It was not enough, my goodness. Because I still had sandals on, so my feet were freezing. And, like, my face was freezing. It was uncomfortable.
Sorry.
Yeah. My teeth were chattering at one point, which is always fun.
My God. Ah.
But our enrollment is up, so that's very exciting.
Cool.
Mostly because it means I'm less worried about being not being given tenure due to budget cuts. So I'm
Okay, well, that's good.
less concerned about that now that enrollment is up. It also means that more classes will be put out, which means I'll have better options when the schedule gets to me. And we're getting new faculty, so I won't be the last person in line anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
Yeah, because we got a couple people retired, and yeah, so my chair is asking for 3 new people, but I don't know that we're gonna get 3. We'll see how that goes, but possibly 3 new people. So I'm crossing my fingers. Some of them are my age, would be chill, you know?
Yeah. I hope so.
Sienna, how long are you at your job for?
What?
How long are you at your job for?
Until December. Kind of the season stops. There's not really anything to do in the winter, so.
Wait, I thought it was a 9-month thing.
Yeah, but there needs to be 3 months in between the working season that you do. And March is probably more helpful.
So, does
Then
that mean you're just
January.
done? What are you doing in September? Or October, I mean.
No, I said December.
Oh, I thought you said
'cause then-
September. Just like, you're
No,
about
no.
to be out of work and we haven't heard about this? Wait, so...
No.
But still, so you only have a 6-month position then?
Yeah, so we'll see. Most of the people here are going to be leaving, and it's going to be a very small crew. So we'll see if, like, I don't know, what happens. Maybe I'll get kept on for 9 months. Maybe it won't be necessary, and I'll just come back earlier next year.
Do you know what you're gonna do in between? Oh my God,
No
Dex,
idea.
Shut up.
No idea.
Yeah, I mean, considering that you don't know whether they'll keep you on or not, that does not leave you, like, doesn't make it easy
Yeah.
to prepare.
We'll see.
I was ever that calm about anything in my life.
I'm waiting to freak out about it until the fall. So.
That's why you don't want summer to end.
Yep.
I feel those Z's right now.
One more.
And
Are you just gonna let yourself pass out in the mine?
No, I'll take the mine back, the cart back.
uh-oh.
Good warp. Might have totems, but fuck do I care? Then charge me 1,000 gold. I'll be fine.
Yeah. At a
Whatever.
certain point, like, it truly doesn't matter. I don't like passing out in the mine because you lose a bunch of stuff. But if you pass out outside,
Yeah.
like,
It's only when you die.
no, I think when you pass. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe it is only when you die you lose stuff. When you pass out, it's fine. I don't remember. Either way, yeah. So like passing out, I would just ignore it entirely. Wouldn't even try to go back home. Just whatever. It's my. It's you know how rich people say fines are just like the paid parking basically.
Yeah,
Like
it's just the price to commit a crime.
yeah. It's the one place where I get to emulate rich people thoughts.
Thanks, Linus. And Linus found me, so I didn't pay anything.
I love Linus.
Alright. Elliot's birthday. Do I remember what he likes? No, I don't.
Everybody likes berries.
Troy is ready.
Fruits and berries. Well, I guess not everybody likes berries, but I don't know, he might.
I literally never pay any attention to Elliot in any run that I do. Elliot. I've given him. Okay, he likes pomegranate.
Everybody likes fruits.
Pomegranate. Got pomegranate. Right.
I think fruits are like universally loved, aren't they?
They're universally liked.
Oh,
The Dino Mayo, yeah, I don't know what they're worth. It's my bok choy situation.
there's so much stuff.
I know. Need to go sell you. No.
What?
I could
How'd you
go.
get so much fucking iridium?
Huh?
Iridium. The
The Skull Caverns.
Yeah.
ugh.
I mean,
I haven't.
Finally made it down to 100.
Mm.
First time doing that.
really, in all of your games?
Yeah, I like never went there.
Hmm.
I just am so easily distracted by my farm.
I see.
So I committed to like doing it. And like buying the right food to make it easier.
Did you do it with the advice I gave y'all like 3 years ago?
What?
So,
Build a bunch of
sure I did.
staircases?
what? No. Well, yes,
Build a
that
bunch of
too,
staircases?
but no. So, you make sure your luck is you wait until there's a day where your luck is as high as possible. Which on Kate's game you can actually check daily, but I mean you can actually see it, but in regular games you have to look at the TV and the TV will tell you. But so you find when your luck is highest, which when your luck is high it means that more ladders will appear for you, and the pitfalls will take you further.
Interesting.
So then you go to the mines on that, or to the Skull Cavern on that day. Then, yeah, I make sure you've got a lot of bombs, and just immediately bomb and wait for until a pitfall or a staircase appears. And like I said, because your luck is high, it's almost always going to be the first time, and so then you just keep going down. It still took me. I got to the last thing, and I think there was 10 minutes left in the day, and so I did end up passing out, but that's fine. I got there.
Well,
This is gross.
Right. Yes, that.
I had to go have craft a quality ball. My neck hurts.
okay then. Rebecca is playing Stardew
Valley.
I may have just.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna join.
Well, I mean, okay,
Wait a
I'm
minute,
not
I'll join
actually
too.
Well, I need the sound to stop. I'm not actually playing. I just wanted to check on something. I feel like if you start
He
it,
wants
it's
to know
going
the
to break your
capacity.
computer. Like, how do I turn the sound on? No, I want no sound.
I got my fox mount and ESO today, finally.
Nice.
There's a lot of coral over here. I never come over here.
How do I get the settings? How do I turn the sound off? Yeah, I can't do this because I can't turn the sound off. Well, I guess if I start the game. Don't mind me and my extra sound that's about to appear. My last outfit had a giant pink bow on my head. That's what I chose for my life. And a yellow turtleneck, apparently. I had 1,394,536 gold, and I'd played for 133 hours. Day 27 of winter, year 3. I was so close to year 4.
Sure, I believe in you, Elliot. Why not? What kind of books do you like? Ooh. Mystery. Are you gonna write me a mystery book, Elliot?
No. I just want to check. I don't know how to do this.
I don't know how to keep a rose alive.
Where's my ostrich egg?
What did I bring you? Where's the pomegranate?
My horse's name is Heathcliff. My total earnings, 3,598,773 gold. It's not as much as I would have thought, honestly. I have max hearts with everybody. Oh wait, except for the people who don't live. I don't have max hearts with my children, Reggie and McKenna, who I named after my fish.
Please. Interesting.
My old fish, the ones that died. Now they're my children.
Alright. Creepy.
Yeah, you know.
Immortalized.
But otherwise, Sandy and Leo are the only... Sandy, Leo, and my 2 children are the only ones I'm not at max hearts. Oh, wait. Yeah, Sandy, I still have 2 hearts left to go. Leo, I'm only at 3 hearts, so... It will.
Quests. Bok choy. Elliot, god damn it. I couldn't have picked that up before. It's just like your fucking house.
Okay.
On my way.
Okay, now I just want to know...
Bok toy for your birthday.
Wait. Do
Exciting.
not eat the egg. I will.
Do not eat the egg.
How do I not? Why
Max.
am I holding the egg? How do I stop holding the
No,
egg?
I don't need dogs.
There we
God
go.
damn it.
Okay, I'm no longer.
How do I stop
Now we're
holding the
5
egg?
parts. See,
Oh, it's
Elliot, that's how
snowing.
you do it.
No, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I don't remember the controls.
Just gotta
I
pay.
need to go check out my hens. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 10. 1, 2, 3. Stop moving, all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Stop
8, 9,
moving,
10,
all
11.
of
I
you.
have 12. I guess I am at the max. There probably is a max of 12.
Wow.
Yeah,
That would
make
explain.
sense.
You gotta sell one.
But which one do I sell?
Pick one at random.
No, I love them all. I don't remember any of them.
Them all.
I have too many ducks. I'll probably get rid of a duck. Who are you? How do I learn?
Who are you?
How do I learn about my pets? Or my
Townsend.
what?
Sorry.
Where is like information about all of these? How do I know their names?
Their
Oh.
interests, their passions.
Okay, I have a duck named Molly. I've had for 9 months. She loves me. I have a rabbit named Snowflake for 5 months. She also loves me. I have Penelope, the hen, 11 months.
Penelope.
She loves me.
What is this
I
accent?
don't know.
I feel like it's rich person who doesn't.
Sad with
Yes.
person?
Cerulia, my blue hen, Cerulia, 4 months. She loves me. Ling Ling, my duck, 9 months. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Had her for 9 months.
Hi, Dexter.
Oh, I have a
Dexter.
black hen named Nixine. A void chicken,
Hey!
7 months. She loves me. I have Sola. What were these names of these ducks? Why do I have so many ducks with weird names? 6 months.
Raider, get that.
Quill. Okay, that's an actual duck name. How did I pick these names? Astera. Okay, that's fair for my void chicken. And Dahlia. I spelled it wrong, but that's fine. Can I change that? No, I cannot. I cannot change the spelling of Dahlia, which I think I spelled wrong. Sunnyside. My regular chicken. And then Lucy, my other rabbit.
It's a little fun.
I named the, white chick. Well, yeah. Yeah. I think I'll get rid of one of these ducks, because why do I have 4 ducks? Who needs 4 ducks? Oh, wait, doesn't duck mayo sell for more? That's probably why I have 4 ducks. Let's see. I have so many chickens.
They do.
Yeah. All of my ducks have stupid names, though, that I couldn't tell you why they're named what they are. I'm gonna go explore. What? Because I'm not actually going to play this. I'm not even saving after I do this. I'm just going around to see what I have. Okay, I have a pig named Penny, 8 months. Go-Go, my goat, 9 months. All of my animals love me so much. It feels wrong. I have Cherry, my other pig, who is the child of Penny. I have
Go buy a second barn, a coop.
I
Second
could
coop.
buy a second coop.
You could just buy a
That
second
is
coop.
true.
have it
Just
in
for my
your house.
ostriches. I could have a whole coop just full of ostriches. That's what I need to do.
Good.
I have Milkshake. My cow. And Tapioca, my other cow. Tapioca doesn't love me yet. But she's only 1 month old, so understandable. Her parent is Pudding. Where is Pudding anyway? Here's Pudding. Hello, Pudding. She's my oldest cow.
Pudding,
Hey, Pudding,
tapioca, and pudding.
Tapioca, Pudding, and Milkshake are my cows. And I have Blossom.
I love it.
I have so I have Cherry, whose children are wait, hold on. What's this one's name? Oh, I have Penny, the pig, whose children are Cherry and Blossom. And then and I
Alright.
have Amelie, my other
The
sheep.
last door's primary.
Oh, no, my sheep. I have a singular sheep.
Let's go.
Okay, what else I got going on here? I don't think I can name my slimes, so I have a lot of caviar. I have 3 caviars. Well, not actually caviar, I guess just fish eggs, because I don't have a sturgeon pond anymore, apparently. What happened to my sturgeon pond?
Sturgeons revolted.
I could have sworn I had a sturgeon pond. But instead I have lionfish, super cucumber, and blue discus. Huh.
Super cucumbers are good. They give you iridium sometimes.
Uh-huh. But what happened to my... I guess why don't I have sturgeon anymore? Because that's how you get real caviar. Maybe I just decided I didn't need it after...
Damn. So you just gave up on your fish?
I don't... Maybe
Yeah.
they're in there and they just didn't have any caviar for me. Because there's a fourth fishing spot that doesn't have anything showing. So maybe they just didn't produce today. So I don't know if there's anything in there. That's probably what's going on. And then in my garden, I have a lot of corn. And
Garden.
in my greenhouse where I grow everything because I refuse to farm outside of my greenhouse anymore, I have currently all plants that I never have to regrow. So, you know, because I am extremely lazy, but it's also extremely disorganized, which does bother me, but I decided that I do not care.
In a video game
Yes.
that requires no actual energy on your part.
It requires
besides-
the energy of clicking.
God
I
forbid.
know. But I have every fruit tree, plus multiple mangoes for some reason. I have 3 mango trees and 2 bananas, and then every other fruit I have... Oh, wait, no, I have 2 peaches. And 2 pomegranates. But only 1 apple, 1 orange, 1 cherry, 1 whatever the tiny one is. What is the tiny one?
Apricot?
Ah, yes. I only have 1 of those.
Ah, yes.
I know. I cannot get over why you're talking like this.
I don't know.
Ah, yes.
I have
Indubitably.
I have my mushroom forest. Have I told you about my mushroom forest that's in one corner of my farm? It's all mushrooms. Just many, many mushrooms. Because of the mushroom trees they grow, I have many of them. Except in the winter, they kind of just look like little pillars. They do not have caps anymore, but
How do you make a mushroom?
no, it
thing?
just appears sometimes. I just
Okay.
happen to have a whole lot of them. How do I run? That's not how. There's gotta be a button for running, right?
Normally running.
What?
You're just normally running.
Oh.
Yeah.
You hit shift. You
I
slow
have
down.
all of...
I can't imagine a world which I would want it to walk that slow in Stardew.
Yeah, I cannot. I have my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have my 8 scarecrows. All 8 of the scarecrows. Which I collected. 100% on the scarecrows.
My trophies, so I keep them in the field.
I
to
do.
look at.
There's nothing in the field except scarecrows. Of course it is winter, so it doesn't really matter, but you know.
I'm assuming you mean the rare crows.
Yeah, whatever. I have my iridium statue, which is giving me some iridium ore. How much ore do I have? Where is my ore anyway?
Son of a bitch! I just want this fucking prismatic
I
slime.
have to make sure this day doesn't end so that I'm not locked into myself wasting a day.
Couldn't possibly waste a whole day.
Yes, exactly.
Oh
It
no.
would,
Game I'm never gonna touch
God
again.
forbid. I only have 25 iridium bars. That's not that many. I have so many warp totems, though. So much useless garbage. A lot of coal. Why am I carrying around so much coal?
Stop.
Where is... Oh, do I not? I really not have... Oh. I have 37 iridium ores. But... Oh, wait, not ores. Wait, yeah, ores... I don't have the bars, I have the ores. Okay. I have 999 saps. Plus 88 more.
So helpful.
Yeah, so useless. Why do I have so much sap? I have... Good lord, I have 999 times 3 woods.
Wow.
And I have 999 times 2 plus 8 stones. So,
Build a house.
I'm swimming in them. What do I have over here? A hazelnut.
Singular
Yeah,
hazelnut.
you know.
Just one.
I have so many clothes. I've built all the clothes. Probably not actually all of them, but truly so many clothings. I know there's ones that I'd have to, like, spend very expensive things on, but I have so many shirt. All the shirt.
You have so many shirts.
And yet I wear this weird thing on my head. Why am I wearing this? I like to change my outfit every day, and so that's why, I suppose, I'm wearing this weird outfit. Because that was my daily weird outfit. Oh, I have many yellow starred wines. What is this? Are pickles? Are these pickles? What's in them? I have nothing. I have no... Where's all of my star drop wine? Or, no, ancient fruit. I make ancient fruit wine. Lots and lots and lots of ancient fruit wine. And also, I guess I'm pickling them too? I have so many pickling barrels. But none of them are...
Your basement?
Yeah, my basement is full of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 by 4. So 44 pickling barrels in my basement.
Hey, pickling barrels or casks?
Oh, that makes more sense. They're
Yeah.
casks. Wait, no! Because the casks are the ones that have the taps on the front, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I
I
have...
think.
Oh wait, no, these are pickling barrels. Okay,
Pickling
no,
out
I'm
there.
not. I only have 3 pickling barrels. I have. What do the casks make? Cause.
They age your wine and cheese.
Oh, that's why I'm aging my wine. Okay, cause I have 12 wine barrels, and then I have 44 of the dark brown wood ones, and 12 of the ones that have the, like, tap on the front. So which one?
But what about the ones with the lids or the preserve jars where you pickle?
Yeah, they're not... I have 3 of those. It's not those.
No, the tap on the front is a keg.
Keg. Okay. So you start by putting the thing in there, and you get juice out of the keg, and then you get wine out of once you put the...
No, you can get wine out of the keg, but the casks age it.
Oh.
So it's worth it.
Yeah.
I see. So that's...
And it gets like
That's
starred.
why they all have gold stars on them. I see.
Speaking of, I need to go upgrade my house.
I have 44 gold-starred wines, apparently. Well, not all of them are gold. Some of them are silver, but... Such wine. Oh no, my day is about to end. And I've accomplished nothing. Heathcliff! That's my horse's name.
Cliff. All right
I like
then.
to call him on the moors.
His name is Ravioli.
Nice. Okay. I'm exiting so that,
Mine is Cassie.
Ravioli's cute. Cassie's cute. I like. Okay. Just want to make sure that...
What do you need? One fresh lobster.
Okay.
How fresh? Does it have to be fresh? 'Cause I've got a lobster that's been sitting in my chest.
Sitting in your
for a while.
chest? That doesn't seem good.
It's
Perfect.
right in my chest.
Yum. Yum.
Okay. Once again? Oh wait, what is in my fish tank? In my fish tank, I have a ghost
Yes,
fish,
with the
a
voice.
sandfish, a midnight
What is
carp,
in
and a
fish
lingcod. The midnight carp is a gold star.
But does it love you is the question.
I don't know that fish are capable of love. Sienna?
Ow.
Sienna, you're the expert.
How dare you?
Are fish capable
That's
of love?
super rude.
I'm asking a question.
Ugh.
Yeah. I think
There's so much
Bernard
in
loves
my
me
chat.
very much.
Oh, this one I have a pufferfish, a flounder,
You should get that
a
sorted out,
crayfish, a
Kate.
crab, a blue discus, and a seaweed. What? What should you get?
No, Kate said there was so much in their chest.
Oh,
And I
right.
said they should get that sorted
Yeah, it
out.
does seem like a
Like
problem.
by a doctor or something.
Yes, exactly. I know much about all of the problems one should probably sort out at a doctor. I have.
Please. I should be growing more grapes. Got any grapes?
Bum, bum,
My
bum, bum.
plants.
Absolutely not.
Up to 11 and say,
Do not.
to the next
I swear,
Wednesday.
Sienna, I
Hey.
will disown you.
bum, bum.
Don't do it.
I fucked up when I was typing the name of this pig and didn't notice until it was too
What
late.
is it named?
So bad.
Elbow.
Oh my god.
I can't rename them.
Elbow.
I've got Capellini. Capellini again.
You have two
Orzo?
capellinis?
No, I just clicked on it. Cannellini.
Oh, I do have a sturgeon pond.
Like a
Don't
tongue?
worry, everyone. There's a sturgeon pond.
Rotini.
I.
Tortellini.
Oh, I'm glad you found your sturgeon.
They only have 3. They have 3 sturgeon. I have so many lionfish. I have 10 of them. Everything is okay. My lionfish love me. Everything is okay.
Fish weren't capable of love.
Well, I wasn't sure, but the lionfish love me. Oh, I have a new mushroom. Hi, Grandpa. How do you feel about me? I think Grandpa loves me.
Grandpa, how do you feel?
Grandpa loves me. Don't worry.
Grandpa.
What?
Oh, you.
I went to pray at his shrine. It's fine. He loves me. That's why all of his candles are burning. Hello, slimes. Oh, all of the black slimes. All my slimes are black. Oh no. Oh no. My slimes do not love me. I hate black slimes. I'm in pain. My cat is flat, like a pancake. I have many common mushrooms. And, oh, I have no batteries today. I have a diamond waiting for me. What is this? I don't even remember what you are. What is going on? I don't think there's anything else for me to explore if I don't want to actually play this game, so... I think I'm out of things to do.
Debatable, Tim.
What?
Debatable.
Oh. I'm glad someone just randomly showed up.
Hey, are you talking
while
to
I'm-
me?
Yes. Hello. Oh, did you know that if you marry Sebastian, his motorcycle takes up that little block behind, like, you know where there's that little, like, area next to your house that's, like, like, the fence?
Yeah.
That's where his motorcycle goes.
Wow.
Oh, cute.
I don't know that.
Abigail plays the flute over there sometimes.
Ah, how nice. My horse is wearing a pirate hat.
Leah
Nice.
sculpts over there.
My horse is wearing a bow.
I'm wearing a bow.
Sophia, what over
No.
there?
I said Leah sculpts over there. I married Leah once.
Oh, Leah.
Why is
I think Sophia does something over there, but I don't know what it is.
this...
I like to give her
That
her
was
space.
strange.
You know?
Has that always been
Probably.
like that? So,
What?
when I go into the bus area, the screen changes size. It doesn't take up the whole screen. I've never noticed that before. It's like a square.
Hmm.
How did I literally never notice that?
And I think if I'm thinking of what you're talking about, then yes.
Anyway, I don't think there's like I said, there's nothing for me to do here. Everybody loves me. So,
Everybody loves me. Not narcissistic at all.
I have confirmation I can show you. I can't actually show you, but
I forget the name of your fucking character in Ninda, but it's that coded.
Estrella. This is Estrella
Estrella.
coded.
This is 100% Estrella coded.
Hi, Robin. Grab my house.
Tim, all you missed was the fact that, like, I have Stardew up. I'm not the one playing on screen, but I have Stardew up just because I was curious about something.
And
I couldn't tell you what the voice is. It's just...
It came from deep within.
Yeah, you know, it's just like one of those things. You know, it felt right in the moment. But anyway, I was talking about how I had every NPC except for my children, Sandy and Leo, are at full hearts. So that's what I meant by everybody loves me. Also, all of my animals, they love me. And my fish, they also love me. Even if Sienna won't tell me whether fish are capable of love. And apparently thinks it's a...
I literally said that I think they do.
Oh, I didn't hear you. So, if I didn't hear it, it didn't happen.
Wow. Just selective hearing much.
Oh. Yes, I selected not to hear you. That's correct. I didn't.
Please. I can't deal with you.
Damn. Guess Rebecca doesn't love me.
Yes, everybody loves me. I didn't say I loved everyone. It's not a two-way street, Sienna.
Clint, are we at max friendship?
Yeah, evidently. Apparently I'm not with Rebecca.
Damn. Brutal.
Stable is questionable, Tim. Have you not heard my voice today? It's been a very long day.
Have you not experienced?
I was in meetings from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. today, and it was very cold. So I'm going to go to the movie theater.
Frozen.
Do you have a movie theater? Oh no, I've already seen a movie this week. I cannot go to the movie theater. How rude.
Come on, Clint. There's got to be a faster way. I know you can do this faster.
There's gotta be a better way.
I know, that's what I was thinking of.
I swear, I have a question. For Clint, you know how he always, like, requests copper? Have you ever successfully given him copper for his request?
Yeah.
I have not. Every single time I give him the copper, he then tells me, oh, I hate copper, because he thinks I'm gifting it to him.
Oh, you have to just talk to him.
Without the copper.
Without it in your hand.
Well, that's
like,
annoying.
not like you're,
Yeah.
without it selected, that's the word.
How annoying.
Alright, and we're maxed out. Look at us. Me and Clint, Biffles for life.
Short and warm is definitely better. How do I unlock the, like... You know, that's the one thing I have yet to do, is I haven't figured out how to unlock the upper reaches of the valley.
I haven't done that either.
I've got the...
Considering I never play to completion, because
I've got the...
get too excited to start over.
Do I have to finish, like, the island or something? Like, what?
You might need
I need you.
Oh, actually, no.
That's all. Sir. Sir. Sorry, I did it.
So I basically... I mean, I haven't finished the island. That's, like, the one thing I have not done is... Well, the two things I've not done. I have not finished the island. I have not hatched my ostrich. But, you know.
Did I consume it already? Did I consume it?
See, you randomly talk in a voice. Why is it only weird when I do it?
Always talking a British accent.
I know.
That is just dumb.
Aw.
I
I'm coming.
I really need to get, like, how have I not used this voice for anyone before in our campaign? It's like my obnoxious rich person voice, but like I have an obnoxious rich person voice and it's not this. It's my, well, you know, in my other campaign I have a character whose name is or had, because that campaign is over, but
What's the dwarf?
Periweather Merrywinkle, the third.
Whether Merrywinkle.
I
love it.
Who was my obnoxious rich person, and who is the person that they like robbed, and
Topaz.
I have now exited Stardew Valley. I'm no longer playing, but anyway, so during a dinner party, they went to his dinner party and hydrate.
Or hydrate.
They went to his father's dinner party. So there was Periweather Merrywinkle the first. I mean, the second was hosting a dinner party, and and they embarrassed the son. They kidnapped the son, Periweather Merrywinkle the third, and then crashed his father's party and robbed him. And it was like a whole thing. But anyway. And he had a similar voice. I think they had similar voices to what I was doing. So I have used this before, but it was like a little bit more nasally. Because I remember saying the word daddy a lot. But like in a, I'm a rich boy way, you know. Daddy! You know, that kind of thing.
Like from
Daddy!
Dad Pod?
Yeah, basically that kind of thing. This
Like
it was like,
That's not even.
but Daddy, those are the ones who kidnapped me, like that. So it's like it skates the line.
Oh, Paula.
Yeah, but Daddy, those animals, like that. That was basically.
My father will hear about this.
Don't you know who I am? Periweather Merrywinkle the third. Yeah. So it's not.
Don't you know who my father is?
Yes. Yes. But, so what the voice I was just doing was sort of similar to this, but not quite that. It's maybe the mother. Oh god, I'm so tired.
You have more meetings tomorrow?
Yeah.
No, I have a dentist appointment. And then I'm driving down to visit Sienna. So I've got a 2.5 hour drive after my dentist appointment. So, like, hope that my teeth don't hurt, I guess. Though my teeth do usually hurt. Just on a normal day. True. Andrew would say this was level 1, probably.
I remember you reached a level in college that was like insane, but I don't remember what happened.
That was the functional as a function level. That was when I pulled an all-nighter to write a play. Me and Christine and Shannon did. And then I went to class at 8. I had a 8:30 a.m. calc class. And I came back from class, and I don't think I had any classes after that. I think that was my only class on, like, Thursday or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe not until, like, 2 p.m. or something. So I came back from class, and I was just like, I'm fine, you know, basically. But, like, someone asked, like, how are you still functional? And I was just like, I'm as functional as a function. And I was, like, sitting... Yeah. And, like... That's all I remember from that, but that's basically, like, what I referred to in high school as stage 3 tired is when I sound high instead of drunk. It's a little bit. It's different.
Most functional dysfunction. And then I blacked out.
Basically.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yes. That's how I like to tell the stories, that I just passed out after saying that, but that's not actually what happened.
No, but it would be funny.
I did go to sleep after that, though. But yeah. There was one night when I was up really late when I punched Dylan a bunch. Like, just... Yeah. I didn't even think he deserved it at the time.
That's...
But I still get to live with the fact that I did that in retrospect. I'm like, yeah, I probably left a bruise.
They had to write a play because they were in play.
Oh yeah, we took a playwriting course. No, it was a playwriting course.
No, you
yeah,
took
it was playwriting.
I took
Yeah,
screenwriting.
yeah, I remembered both existed. Yeah, we took a playwriting course freshman year. With I don't know if you were in, that stuff. We had Ken was the teacher's name. So if you heard of him. I don't remember his last name because we just called him Ken. Or I was a freshman, so I just called him Nothing because calling a teacher by their first name was... So I just never said his name.
Terrifying.
I
Just a
avoid
slight
referring to
chuckle.
people at all. Unless we're like really buddies and on a first
When
name.
That's fair.
I was in college, a lot of times I would just say professor.
Yeah.
True.
That's a pretty
Innocuous.
chill answer. Yeah.
Yeah, I never
so.
did that.
And
My
also
students
living.
do that all the time. Like, they just say, hello, professor. But I always said the name. It's just I would say professor name. And, yeah. And
Yeah,
but
it depended on-
actually, no. When I was in college, I went through throughout college, I just decided I wasn't going to address emails at all. I just write the email, no addressing them. Just like, nah. That way I don't have to figure out how to address you. That's how I got away with my social awkwardness, is I just didn't address my emails at all.
Emails I could do it.
Now I can. But like, yeah,
Just
no,
like,
I just wouldn't.
feel like that would have.
I just didn't. I was like, you know what? If I never, then they'll never know.
Bold choice.
Yeah.
I would have just said professor, especially in an email.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. I just fully just did not. I might say. Did I just say hi? No, I don't think I did anything. And I also,
No greeting.
yeah, no greeting at all.
raw
And
dog
then,
email.
and also I just go,
Wow.
I don't think I put any sort of like outro either, except for
Please.
like dash Rebecca or whatever. Like I
Wow.
would put that. But, yeah.
It's so funny because I feel like if
That's the
someone did that to you, you would send us a screenshot and be like, this kid just doesn't address
No,
or end their
I wouldn't
emails."
even notice it. Well, I mean, if they don't end
see,
it,
that's the
I
kind of
notice
thing
when
I
they
would
don't
notice as a
when they don't end it, I notice that. Just cuz like there's nothing here. If they don't have one or the other, I'm like this just feels weird, but it doesn't bother me. But yeah, no. I just was like very informal about my emailing. I don't know.
That's so funny to me.
I know, it's very unlike me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I refuse to put like a word before my I don't like anything before my name until
Or someone's
like
a word.
Interesting.
until I was teaching. I think is when I
am-
said like if you have any question or no, let me know if you have any questions is basically what I would say before my name, like comma Rebecca, you know.
I just feel like
But-
thanks.
So-
or
Yeah.
regards.
Yeah, I'll do a thanks.
So
But-
I do a best.
Yeah, I hate it like sincerely. I'm just like am I really that sincere? No.
Yes.
Best, like what does that even mean? I hate that. now I always say,
I
like,
literally just said that's how I end my email.
yeah, and I was commenting on it. I'm just like, I've thought about best before. I'm just
No.
like, what is that? That just feels so meaningless to me. What does that mean? Best.
Best wishes.
Yeah, I know.
best
It's like, it
regards.
means
It's
a lot of
just
things. But it's ambiguous, and I don't
wishing
like
you the
it.
best.
Yeah, but
But
it's not
Rebecca
anything.
doesn't wish you the best.
Yeah. I don't know.
She doesn't
No,
care.
because no. Well, now I always address my email. I mean, so, I don't know what the ending part is called, but yeah. Sign my emails all the best. Which is somehow better in my head than best. Even though it means exactly the same thing. It just sounds better to me than just the word best. I don't know. And like, my brain is broken about this, I think.
I think that's safe to say, yes. I think it's safe to say that these prismatic slimes hate my life.
Maybe they don't appear on these levels. Have you
They
considered
do.
that?
They appear on any level.
Are you sure?
Stupid. I said what I said.
Pierre just punched Morris out of
Uh,
existence.
good scene, good scene.
Hear Dexter in the background?
What?
Was it good
Do you
scene?
guys hear Dexter in the
No.
background? It's
No.
a good microphone, that's why. Palling since Sarah walked in the door.
Wasn't she
How
already
long
here?
was she gone?
Oh,
How long was she gone, you ask? Maybe 15
I
minutes.
see.
She went to feed her brother's hedgehog.
I see.
Way too long.
He's
Too
just
long.
relentless.
Too long.
I'm so verbally mean to this dog. Every time I look at him, I'm like, you're just so ugly. How does it feel to be dumb and ugly and embarrassing and pathetic? And then I see the cat, and I'm like, oh, who's this wee little angel baby? Who's the prettiest girl in the whole world?
Mm-hmm.
And Dexter probably hears it, and it's like, why don't you talk to me like
Mm-mm.
that?
Why am I not a good
Well, there's a lot of reasons.
Yeah, it's because you act like that, Dexter. Embarrassing.
Mm.
Why am I not a good baby?
We used to call him a fat Barbie. Have you seen that clip from that movie? It was just like, I don't want a fat Barbie, I want a skinny Barbie.
No.
So we called him a fat Barbie when he was acting out of pocket. But then he is so skinny, especially for a beagle, that he was slipping through the gate in front of Lisa's door to steal the cat's food. So now
Wow.
he's skinny Barbie because he's so skinny. Skinny Barbie with fat Barbie behavior.
Is this a quote from the Barbie movie?
No, it's
No.
from, I forget what the movie is. I think
I forgot what it's from because it sounds familiar too.
it's on TikTok.
Mm.
But I've seen the movie, which is just shocking.
Yeah, right.
Couple that adopted these kids and the girls in line, the little girls in line, and she wants to get this Barbie, and the mom's like, I just got you a Barbie, we have one at home. She's like, I don't want a fat Barbie, I want a skinny Barbie. In fact, she's body positive. That's
I
that.
see, I see.
Sarah's lurking over my shoulder.
Really funny.
Noted.
It's really funny.
Emily and Lisa, now I have to tell you, I had a really bad day.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to use my current spare key to get in the house, which is in the backyard. For when I was going in, and I was like, oh, actively avoid that. So when I came out, though, which is the intention, did not actively avoid the bomb head, and I fell through.
Oh my god, Sarah.
What happened? I missed half of that.
Yeah, that was unhearable.
So I texted Lori, and I was like, I can't make this shit up. And Lori was like, go to bed right now. Why are you? Go to bed. Go. I was like, well, Lori, I'm sorry. I'm at home. She's like, we'll get there.
Poor Sarah.
And so with that, I'm gonna pack Dexter and go to bed because this day needs to be. Hi
Poor
everyone.
Sarah.
Love you all. Gonna go.
Hi, Sarah. I love you
Talk some
too.
Hi, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
Thanks for watering my crops that are on a sprinkler system. Appreciate the sentiment.
Now they're gonna be overwater. They're gonna get root rot.
Wow. You don't appreciate her, Kate.
She's giving your plant.
I just gave her a kiss. I give her a
She's
kiss
giving your
every
plants
day.
root rot. She's going to ruin your life. You're a farmer. This is your livelihood. It's not like she has a job.
Didn't she also come from a farm background?
She does have a job, actually. She has a very successful vineyard.
Does she still vin?
I went and bought wine from her.
Does she still vin?
That's definitely what it's called. My luck's higher today, so... I think it's my last day to fucking find this slime. It sure is. Ignoring everything else. Fuck it. Fuck these animals.
Let's
talk to the
that's
merchant.
bestiality.
Okay. Inappropriate. You think I'm the problem? Give me the shit. I don't know if I have that rare pro. I think I do. I think I need to.
I don't know why that hit me
Fuck.
so hard.
It's all going. A beet! Oh. It's my first time harvesting beets. That's exciting. Oh my god. Ow. My neck hurts. Why?
Blood.
Tis the way. Fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad.
Good.
Yummy, yummy. Yummy, 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 yummy.
Why are you facing the wall there?
Is that you? What are you doing? You said you were ignoring everything else. Now you've done like multiple other things.
It's, the queen of salsa.
Wait.
A little reminder up here to tell me.
Nice, nice.
Mines. To the mines. Oh!
Moving to the mine.
Immediately trapped. Where's over there?
No slims for you. See, I don't get the... It seems like it would be smarter to just go 5'10", 5'10". That way you don't have to waste time getting out somewhere that's useless.
I'd have to jump to like 20.
Well, either way, I guess. To one that's...
Higher population of slime normally.
Maybe that's true because that's the only thing that shows up there except for rock crabs. Maybe.
I think that's why that's what the hack is. Or I'm doing it entirely wrong and I'm just fucking myself. But, you know, that's possible.
Oh wait, there's also these guys, so...
I'd be surprised.
I don't know that I've ever successfully done this. Is it even worth it? What do you get for this?
I don't know, but now I'm just committed.
I see.
As one does. Stay away from me.
What's wrong, Rebecca?
Well, so... I'm...
Did you just say thank you for being a bitch?
Stay away from me, you bitch.
Or I thought you just said the, like, thank you for being a friend, but thank you for being a bitch. Sorry, Rebecca, are you okay?
No, I mean, yes. Well, yes, and...
No, actually.
Sort of. I'm annoyed. But it's not, like, end of the world annoyed. Just... normal annoyed. But I'm, going through... So, the last thing I have to do to prep for my classes starting on Wednesday is make some PowerPoints for my calc class, since I haven't taught calc here before. And usually, the book has PowerPoints that I can, like, that at least have all the information from the chapter, like, condensed. This book doesn't.
Rip.
It has PowerPoints, but the PowerPoint is the entire unit, and it's just the figures and theorems, but not any, like, explanatory words around them or anything like that. So I have to work everything, well, not from scratch, I just have to work from the textbook, which is very annoying. I mean, at least I have a physical copy of the textbook to work from, because I would want to die if I was working from the online version, because the online version of the textbook is also really annoying. Every time you go to the next page, it opens a new tab.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's obnoxious.
That is really obnoxious.
Yeah.
Goodness.
So, I'm annoyed about that. And the two people I've gotten, like, I've borrowed materials from, or not borrowed, but I've taken materials from to, like, start from for, like tests and assignments and stuff, they do their notes by hand, not PowerPoint, so it's not like I can get this from other people. So I just have to do, I'm not going to do that. I'm doing PowerPoints, but it means I got to do it from scratch, which is annoying. So, that
is annoying, I'm sorry.
It is what it is. At least I'm only teaching one lesson on the first day. So, like, I have some extra time to, like, so I only need one PowerPoint by the first day. And then it's a Monday, Wednesday class, and we have off for Labor Day. So, like, I only need 2 more by the next week. And then things start ramping up where I need, like, 4 a week. And that's annoying as heck. But I can maybe get ahead of the game. So I like to at least be a week ahead on that.
Okay.
But we'll see. And the class that I picked up, or the half class that I picked up, is one that I'm already teaching this semester. So, like, at least that doesn't actually add anything to my workload. So,
That's good.
like, that's why I was willing to take it. I'm actually teaching it online and in person, and now half of one in person. So, I'm teaching 2.5 of that class. And I chair the committee that is in charge of that class. So that class is my life at this point.
Dang.
Yeah.
Committed
to
that class.
Yes.
Committed.
Yes, quite. Yes, quite. I'm quite committed.
Yes, quite. That does sound like a bad joke that, like, a rich person would make when they're, like, on the committee, like a board of committee.
Yes, I'm very committed. You could say I'm committed.
Committed.
Now you gotta do it slower, otherwise it sounded like, no, we need to work on this. We can do the best rich person laugh. I feel like it's slow, you know? There you go. That's it. You got it. Yeah. God, this is great audio. It's like, Kait, do you remember back in college when me and Sarah were trying to figure out how to laugh without, like, how to laugh is it without making any
it's without
smiling. How to laugh without smiling. And somehow it turned into whatever that sound is that no, because it was
no.
but somehow it turned into like, that's where that came from. And I don't know how it devolved into but I guess I could do that without smiling.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Who the laugh?
I would pay you to shut the fuck up.
Too bad that he's a dog and doesn't care about money.
Yeah. He literally only cares about his
Could
mom.
you
which is kinda
imagine
gross.
if you met someone who actually laughed like that, though?
Na, 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 na. I'm gonna scream.
It was beautiful.
Talented. Great singer.
Mm-hmm.
Voice of an angel.
Crab, I don't care about you,
It's
if I'm being
bouncy.
completely
bouncy,
honest.
bouncy crab.
Hate that they do that.
Yeah.
Little cretin.
Cretin?
It's Cretan. If you're gonna threaten me, do it properly.
What is that from?
That's from Monsters, Inc.
From what?
You said cretin, and I said Cretan. If you're gonna threaten me, do it properly. That's a line
You
from
did
Monsters,
it!
Inc. Because the word, yeah, prismatic.
Fuck yes!
Leave!
Proud of you.
Hurry! Get out of here, Kate!
Yeah,
You
get out
you
of
have to be able
here.
to find the wizard now.
True, I forgot. I got too excited. I
Is it your
forgot there was a
final
second
day?
step.
Yeah, this is the final day.
Ooh.
And
Ooh. He's
So-
there until like 11.
In
so.
our house, we call Dexter Cretan
should
a
be
lot, and it devolved into having Cretan hours. Is when anyone in the house starts just acting like delirious or unhinged.
where's your ravioli?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I could grab ravioli, but I rarely ever use him because then I abandon him and then I feel guilty when it's like your horse, your loyal horse, waited for you. And I'm like, why are you guilt tripping me about not coming to get my horse?
I see.
Wait, who guilt trips you about the horse?
Little Stardew Valley notification. Oh, hi, Abigail. Visiting your dad?
What?
There's a theory or like a joke that the wizard is Abigail's dad.
Yeah. Because the purple hair.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about
Sir,
that.
sir, I did it, sir. Sir.
Sir, pathetic jelly,
Wait,
sir.
do I have to talk to you? Okay, no, I have to gift it to you.
Yeah, see, it's usually you gift them. That's why I don't understand the Clint thing.
I think it's because he doesn't keep it. He gives it back to you.
Oh.
So, like, he never takes it from you, I think is why.
He just wants to look at it.
Hit her with a jelly and be gone. Rude.
You're just gonna get money from it. Maybe. Yeah.
This
That's
is very
it. For
rude
all
about
of
it.
that, there's a 1.2% chance of it showing up. And you just get money.
And I think to do 100%, you have to complete every, like, big board quest.
Oh, I see.
So I'm trying to do them all. And I've never done that one before. And I was Victoria.
And just in time for the end of stream.
True. It is 9:29.
A high note, everyone. I am gonna go give Gus this lobster.
Yeah, we'll finish out the day.
Maybe I'll grab my shits.
Your little shits?
Shits.
I don't think that's an aspect of this game. Like, you don't have to clean up after them.
Yeah, I don't remember having
Is
to
that part of the
clean up after
expansion?
your-
Or the, you know...
Play well.
You know what, Rebecca? It's part of the
Yeah,
extended.
yeah.
It's part of the extended.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he's
That's like an
fucking
aspect
bad.
that I could live without, honestly. You have the...
Come here.
Yeah, I'm good with the
Fucker.
basics.
Yeah.
You're missing out.
We're missing out on picking up animal poop.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you were that excited about that aspect.
Look, I'm gonna take ravioli
I-
to the bar.
I mean...
DUI for riding.
Hi
a
ho,
horse.
ravioli.
What? Can you do what?
DUI for riding a horse drunk. Is it an RUI? Riding under the influence?
Mm.
Should...
Hmm.
What does being drunk mean?
How did you guys end up in here? That's not where you live.
That's not where you live.
Oh, that's where the pomegranate went. I'm stupid.
I thought you had to give that to... Oh, you already did. That was yesterday.
They did.
Topaz. A topaz. A topaz, if you will. Or you won't.
Tupoos.
What do I care? Oh God, what now?
Kate, are you okay?
Okay.
My shoulders hurt.
Is that
Okay.
causing your delirium?
I have an answer for you. Many states classify horses as vehicles when on the road. This is done in a few ways, sometimes explicitly in the original wording of the laws and defining a vehicle. Other times via court cases where precedent has been established to help define that term. Blah, blah, blah. States that have such prohibitions on riding a horse while intoxicated include North Carolina, Kansas, Michigan, Florida, Oregon, and California, among others. So these are ones that have a specific law that directly deals with riding horses, like says it explicitly without as part of the definition of vehicle. So Colorado specifically prohibits riding horses while intoxicated, but in this case considers this a simple traffic violation rather than the more serious consequences that can come from being charged with, like, actual drunk driving. That said, there are several states such as Tennessee, Wisconsin, Texas, Washington, New Jersey, and Montana that have no such rules, and it is entirely possible to ride a horse home from the bar after getting rather tipsy and not technically be able to be cited for driving under the influence. Interestingly, in the case of New Jersey in 1898, there was a law in the books prohibiting driving of any horse, mule, or other beast of burden while under the influence of intoxicating liquor. This law, however, was repealed in 1971. So, pre-1971...
What happened in 1971 in New Jersey?
How's we been revealed?
That they were like, nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You can ride your horse
Right.
home. Yeah, Tim, just that.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about Nevada, so I don't know about whether you're allowed to ride a horse
No
drunk in
rules.
Nevada, but yeah, New Jersey, you're all good.
Stardew
No
Valley.
engine, no rules.
You're all good. No one's here to arrest me. There's no cops here.
Yeah, really, that's the one thing that's missing from this town.
Die. Die, ho. I need to reorganize this section. Oh God, I don't even care.
Hold on, what? Bonus fact.
Bonus fact.
I'm just gonna wait for
Okay.
this to come up.
Bonus fact. The point at which a person is considered to have their faculties impaired enough to make driving unsafe varies considerably from place to place, with some nations even going so far as a 0% threshold. Interestingly, as with pretty much all zero-tolerance policies, this is rather absurd, as eating a large quantity of bready foods will in many people result in a negligible but nonetheless measurable amount of alcohol in the bloodstream, thanks to certain yeasts in your gut producing some alcohol as they help process what you've just consumed. In extreme and very rare cases, this can even result in fully fledged auto-brewery syndrome, which sees the person in question getting perpetually drunk after eating many foods until the offending yeast is mostly eliminated and normal gut microbial colonies and densities can be reestablished. Point being, if you happen to live in a nation that has a 0% threshold, it's technically illegal to Olive Garden and drive.
Please. That's in an episode of some show that I've seen clips of, where the person they think is an alcoholic, and then they're like, "Just kidding, your gut's fighting you, and you're getting drunk."
So probably some doctor show or something.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it on like TikTok.
Ah.
Here I go.
So I can get drunk from eating a lot of bread. Good to know.
I'm being chased.
I mean, this is because you live on the monster farm or
I do.
whatever?
I did it to myself.
Yeah, I
The other day I got attacked by an iridium bat, which was pretty cool. Give me
That's cool.
iridium. Duh, 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 duh. That's not an egg. That's a geode. I'm caught up on
You
eggs,
can't turn
finally.
geodes into ham.
What?
Did you say into
Said you
ham?
mean you can't turn? No, I was joking and I said, you mean you can't turn geodes into mayo?
Geodes into mayonnaise. Questionable mayonnaise.
Hey, you can get drunk off bread. There's a
Go to
lot of
sleep.
options in the world.
So cute. Yay! You got
Just
your
like that.
prismatic jelly.
I did it!
Woo! And with that,
Right.
we
We beat 2 games today.
did.
Got a prismatic jelly. What an impressive day.
Yes.
It's been a productive day, guys.
Yes.
Productive stream.
All right. Good night, Tim.
Good night,
Good
Tim.
night, Tim.
Good night, Tim.
Good night.